Everyone to a new episode of Tales of Friends. Here's your host, Tales, also known as Omar Lopez, and
Hi, I'm Morgan, also known as Momo. That's my Twitch. That's my Twitch thing now.
Oh, okay. And I'm Augie, also known as Kaientai Fan. Evo, indeed.
Okay, Brian,
Yes.
introduce yourself.
Oh, my name is Brian Hensley.
Okay, I guess
Awesome.
that works.
that works.
Yeah.
All right, so yeah, it's been a hot day. It's really hot out.
Yeah,
know.
no
It
shit,
is.
Sherlock. It's been fucking awful out. Okay, so for context, it is literally almost 85 degrees and humid out in the Midwest right now. It is awful, like fucking awful, to an extent where let me show you. Let me show you this shit. Show you this
Bro,
bullshit.
I'll be sleeping right now and doing the
fucking
podcast.
feels like 86 degrees, but the humidity is awful, and it's only 83. Could be so much
Yeah.
worse.
Pretty much.
We're sweating.
All right, so before the introduction, so we're gonna do some. The schedule was like we're gonna do some wrestling, then some anime, and then we go to video games because I think video games right now is the biggest one right now due to a whole bunch of stuff that go on.
Yep.
We have, and then that's our show for that. And then let's go on with our first thing. All right, so wrestling. Okay, so let's go over these damn results real quick. Let's get this over with from June and July. All right, first we're gonna go that happened on June 15th, Clash of the Castle. Cody Rhodes defeated AJ Styles in an I Quit match for the Undisputed WWE Championship.
Yep.
Unholy Union with Abba Fire and Isla Dawn defeated Bianca Belair, Jade Cargill, and Shayna Baszler and Zoe Starks for the women's. They became the hometown.
Yeah.
They won. They got the hometown win. They got the titles of the hometown win. Sami Zayn defeated Chad Gable for Intercontinental
Thank
Championship. Bayley defeated Piper Niven, successfully defeated, and then Damian Priest defeated Drew McIntyre via some conscious due to Punk coming out of nowhere and screwing the hometown the whole hometown crowd over on that day.
Oh shit! I remember that.
That was
Drew
was crazy.
Drew McIntyre was pissed.
not happy.
Oh my god, he was pissed.
All right. Yes, very, very eventful pay-per-view so far. All right, now we're gonna go to AEW stuff. Forbidden Door. The Forbidden Door.
Oh yeah.
All right, so
the New Japan AEW show.
Yep, for pre-shows, Kyle Fisher beat Sepretico, I guess. I can't pronounce the name, so my
Something like that. Yeah.
Kings of the Black Throne, Mankind Blackbird defeated Otomo Ishii and Kyle O'Reilly, Roderick Strong and Gabe Kidd in a 4-way tag match.
That's
Willow Nightingale and Tama Nako, I think.
Tamanaka?
Let me see. Can you
Tamanako?
let me find out.
Sounds familiar.
Tam Nako. Tam Naka no.
Let me read this off. Hold on.
It's on the website. It's on the thing.
Yeah, I know. I just gotta look at the results. I'm gonna read all this off. So
right.
Kyle, is this where's the pre-show at? Is this okay? Did we make?
We're at number 4.
Number 4.
No, number 3.
You're at number 3. Willow Nightingale and Tam Nakano via Chris Statlander and Matomo Wanatabe, with Stokely Lee halfway by pinfall. Mariah May with Timeless Tony Storm Luther defeated Saraya with Harley Cameron by pinfall. The Lucha Brothers, Penta El Zoro Miedo, and Ray Phoenix defeated Mystico with Alex Abrahantes defeated I can't even read that one. Los Ignorables de Japan with Yoda, Tsuji, Titan, and Hiromu Takahashi by submission. And then for the actual matches, MJF defeated Hechiro from pinfall. The Elite defeated the Acclaimed. So Matthew Jackson, Nicholas Dash, and Kazuchika Okada beat Anthony Bowens and Max Cancel and Hiroshi Tanahashi by pinfall. Bryan Danielson defeated Shingo Takagi by submission. Timeless Tony Storm with Lucer beat Mina Shirakawa by pinfall. Zack Sabre Jr. defeated Orange Cassidy by submission. Samoa Joe Hook and Katsuyori Shibata defeated the Learning Tree, Chris Jericho and Big Bill, and Jeff Cobb with Brian Keith by pinfall. Jack Perry defeated Konosuke Takeshita, Mark Briscoe, and Dante Martin, and Leo Rush, and El Phantasmo. Mercedes Moné defeated Stephanie Nakbakura by submission. Tatsuya Naito beat John Moxley by pinfall. And
I gotta say that's the only match I do not agree with that decision.
Yeah. And Swerve Strickland defeated Will Ospreay by pinfall. Oh my god, that was a lot.
Yeah, AEW had a lot of matches. That's why they last forever.
All right, pop quiz.
Don't forget.
Do you know who Soraya is?
Paige.
Yeah, don't forget.
Yep.
Here's the problem with saying that. How long was Forbidden Door?
Probably like if you're not counting the pre-show, about 4 or 5 hours.
We watch WrestleMania every goddamn year, and that goes over 2 days for 4 fucking hours. You are not one to talk.
What the fuck?
Let's be real. We watched an 8-hour WrestleMania once. They're like,
don't forget Samoa Joe.
No, remember, you have to look at it from a perspective. Wrestling fans will watch anything, even if it's bad. Yeah. At the same time, that is a bad thing. They'll watch it whenever they're angry or they're happy with something. That's the big issue. It's like wrestling and what were we talking? Pat McAfee. What were we talking about?
Pat McAfee. Yeah.
We were talking about if a company, it's something if you don't care about it. Oh, Power Rangers, yeah. If you don't, if you care about something, if you have zero feeling towards something, like apathy or nothing, you don't feel anything towards it. That's when it's over. For Power Rangers, it was over for a while because nobody actually watched it on Nicktoons. At least with At least with Pokemon, it was on a basic cable network, Anyways, keep going.
Oh yeah, so and then for for Money in the Bank, Drew McIntyre defeated Andrade, Carmelo Hayes, Chad Gable, and Jey Uso and LA Knight for the Money in the Bank. And then
they lost.
Yeah, we're gonna get into that. Yep. Sami Zayn defeated Braun Breaker for successfully defend the title in the Intercontinental against Braun Breaker. Damian Priest defeated. Okay, now we're getting to the. Okay, so Damian Priest defeated Seth freaking Rollins and Drew McIntyre by pinfall due to Punk interfering again. And it was originally a one-on-one match between Priest and Rollins, but Drew McIntyre cashed in, and then when he cashed in, Punk came in or whatever, screw him up again, and then Priest came out champion, which is hilarious. And then Seth Rollins got kind of pissed off because he did interfere in his match.
Yeah.
We're not gonna lie about that.
Yeah.
And then for the women's Money in the Bank match was won by Tiffany Stratton defeating Chelsea Green, which was a fucking crazy ass fucking fall.
Yeah.
Io Sky.
Tiffany Stratton. Ooh.
Laura, Kira, Naomi, and Zoe Starks. And then the Bloodline defeated Cody Rhodes, Kevin Owens, and Randy Orton.
Damn.
You mean Solo?
Solo the pin and Cody, which is gonna, set up the match for SummerSlam, which we're gonna talk about later a bit.
Oh, not SummerSlam.
SummerSlam, yes, it's this Saturday. Damn.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I will be working the hour. Is it just one day? Please tell me it's just one day.
Yeah.
It's just Saturday.
because I'm working the afternoon that day, so it's like I can't really watch it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and those are your results from the last thing. All right, so
Yeah.
so do you want to do results, or do you want to talk about Bray Wyatt?
Your choice. It's your podcast, dude.
All right, whatever. All right, let's do the predictions. All right. So SummerSlam's coming up this Saturday, and we have a few matches that we're gonna go into. So everybody, the rules are just think who you think is gonna win. Don't think who you want to win. It's who do you think is gonna win. So
All right.
that's the rule
All
right
right.
there.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. So our first matchup, they're not in order, so don't think of it as like gonna be like the exact order that's gonna be in pay per view. But all right, so we have Damian Priest versus Gunther. Who do you think for the World Heavyweight Championship? Who do you think is gonna win that match?
I wouldn't be surprised if Gunther won because he's one of those big draws.
Yeah.
He's a giant
Gunther.
Austrian man who would literally basically destroys everybody. Needs to have a fucking title.
Yeah.
Anyone?
Yeah. Gunther.
You,
Gunther.
Brian? All right. I guess say Gunther because I think that's the most obvious choice.
Yeah.
What? And now we're gonna have to watch Damian Priest beat the shit out of him. Thanks, everybody.
Yeah. Right. So Bailey versus Nia Jax for the WWE Women's Championship. Who you think is coming? Who you think is winning that match?
Did you just say Nia Jax?
Not Nia Jax. Isn't she like on same page? Not Nia my whole Jax.
Oh my god.
She's a lot more safer now. She's a lot more safer now than she was when she came back a lot more safe.
Hole.
Oh yeah, my I remember
Nia Jax.
Told me about that. This is not PG.
Oh my god, I remember
But
that.
like at the same time, I don't think you can come back from being that meme that much. When Botchamania has an ending with the whole Bart Simpson being like a celebrity and it involves him using the term "my hole," so,
oh my god,
you know you're fucked.
So who do you think's gonna win that match, Bailey or Nia Jax?
Nia Jax.
Bailey.
I'm gonna have to say Bailey. I'll say Bailey.
Oh, we're split here.
Yeah, we're split here. Yeah.
I mean, I personally, I want Bailey to lose the title ever since she defeated Io Sky at WrestleMania because I really wanted Io Sky to retain her title.
Yeah.
And that didn't happen.
All right, so and then the next match, the next match is Liv Morgan versus Rhea Ripley. Who you guys got on this match?
Oh, I hate Liv. I hate Liv with a passion. So Rhea Ripley.
I'm gonna say they would. I feel like they're gonna fuck over Rhea. So
Rhea?
Yeah, they're gonna fuck her over because she can't. I don't know why. I feel like they're gonna fuck her over.
Oh my god!
Because Liv,
I can't stand Liv Morgan.
I mean, does she have actual heat or is it go away heat like Carmella?
I don't know.
The way she treated Dirty Dom.
So okay, so we'll talk about it later. But someone has to catch me up with this Dirty Dominic bullshit.
But
it definitely makes for a good show though.
No, it does not.
Oh, Morgan, you have been missing on Monday Night Raw.
I know I have.
Yeah.
I hope that Mamacita China Wannabe loses her title. I swear to God.
Yeah.
Remember, Liv's the champion at this point. Liv's the champion at this point.
Oh shit! I hope Liv retains her title. So yeah. But that was very disrespectful. What Dom said to Morgan, Liv Morgan. I mean.
Oh yeah, I remember.
I love that. I love.
No, and I understand Spanish too. So that fucking promo from Dom was fucking perfect.
Oh my god!
Perfect. Even though I know there's gonna be some bullshit. Even though he's fucking lying his fucking teeth off.
I know.
Dom is dirty Dom for a reason.
Well,
All right, so I'll say Liv Morgan on this one.
Yeah.
I am.
So basically, Morgan, you say Liv. Augie, you say Liv. I say Liv, and you say Rhea, right? Brian.
Yep.
All right,
Yep.
so that's our thing. All right, so the next one is Cody Rhodes versus Solo Sikoa. Who do you think is going to win this match?
Cody Rhodes.
Cody.
There's a rumor going around that Roman Reigns is going to
He's going to return.
It's going to return and attack Solo Sikoa for,
Yeah.
being the tribal chief.
Cody.
Well, didn't Roman lose at WrestleMania though? Why would he? I mean, I know he did. Why am I asking that?
The thing is, that's not the main issue. It's just Solo Sikoa took over the group, and he thinks he's the tribal chief.
Yeah.
So okay.
He even said, Roman, if you want this, you should come talk to me.
Ooh, yeah.
Yes.
Roman's gonna come back.
So basically, Cody, there's no way they're gonna make him lose to Solo twice.
Yeah. Nope.
Well, we'll find out because let's be real, WWE is really stupid at times.
I know.
Okay, so the next match, Logan Paul versus LA Knight for the United States Championship.
Well, considering everything that's going on, I wouldn't be surprised if they literally had a huge enough backlash that everybody hates him enough that they would give it the title to LA Knight. Because he is a piece of shit. Especially after the whole Olympic comments he made about like everything and how everything's pretty much become a problem.
Yeah, we're not gonna get into that whole situation.
Well,
right
no,
now.
all I'm saying is if WWE is going to do the right thing, which let's be real, I doubt it. Logan Paul's gonna have to lose. But let's be real, WWE.
I think Logan was gonna lose regardless. I was gonna say I think it's regardless because
this is the same company that had Triple H beat Booker T. I don't think I don't know if that's going to happen after a whole racism storyline.
Yeah.
That's we're gonna get into that booking, and that's like years ago. But I think Triple H. I think it's crazy. It's crazy how Triple H went from that to be like a world now. Supposedly a beloved booker in WWE for some reason.
Because he's atoning for his sins.
Yeah.
I'm saying
he's fixing what Vince did,
Yeah.
But I don't know, man. I don't think making a racist storyline and then booking yourself to win is very good of a person. But let's keep going.
So I say LA Knight.
Yeah, LA Knight.
Who fucking knows at this point? I can't. I don't know.
Augie, what do you think?
LA
Knight. Okay, LA Knight.
LA Knight. Yeah.
You, Morgan?
I hope it's LA Knight, but knowing WWE, I have to go with Logan Paul. I hate him so much.
No.
All right.
Because
all right. So let's go on to our next one. Sami Zayn versus Braun Breaker for the Intercontinental Championship.
Braun.
What do you guys got?
Braun.
What do you got?
Breaker.
Sami.
I'm gonna go with a long shot, and I'm actually gonna say Sami Zayn.
This is a talk. They could go either way with this match. I can see. Well, I'm gonna say Braun Breaker for now because I feel like they might take the title off Sami because he had it for a while. He did have it for a while now. So
yeah, but he didn't have it for a Gunther a while.
Yeah. That's true. That's true. But I go with Braun Breaker now. And then the match that's gonna cause a whole bunch of tomfoolery.
Yeah.
Tomfoolery. CM Punk versus Drew McIntyre with Seth Rollins as the special guest referee. Who do you think is going to win that match? I think this is up in it.
Don't both people? What doesn't Seth hate both men?
Yes, that's essentially tomfoolery.
But here's the thing, though.
I wouldn't be surprised if he tried to crown himself, trying to put himself as the winner, like Austin did in '98.
Here's the thing, though. I think what that match is going to do is going to recreate the Bret Hart versus Undertaker match at SummerSlam 1997, where either CM Punk or Drew McIntyre is going to strike Rollins with the steel chair, and then Seth Rollins will have no choice but to count him down. And then
Seth is going to.
So it would be like Sold Out 97, where Mongo threatened Stephen Michael threatened Nick Patrick and won because he threatened to beat Nick Patrick to death with a suitcase.
No, it's going to be like SummerSlam 97.
Yeah. But in general, both people are all three are going to be screwed. So I'm going to say it's going to end in nothing. I'm going to say it's going to end in a draw.
Yeah, it's gonna set up a match at Bad Blood.
Or they could reference. Okay, so remember there was an episode of I think it was a pay per view in '98, October of '98 to be exact.
Halloween Havoc.
No, it was not Halloween Havoc. It would have been like a WWF pay per view around the same time.
Oh,
where was that? What was that?
Bad Blood.
Yeah, it involved Undertaker versus Kane, and Austin is the special referee. And Austin decided to put the title on himself to fuck Vince over and got fired, which led to that infamous episode of Raw where fucking Steve Austin where he's hunting down Vince McMahon to quote unquote murder him.
No. Oh, no. This is on Judgment Day in your house.
Yeah, you know what I mean, though.
Isn't it the one where he shit his pants or pissed his pants?
That was the Raw after Stone Cold got fired and decided to murder Vince McMahon.
All right, guys.
Let's move on.
All right, let's give our opinion. Who do you think is going to win? Because I feel like this is go either fucking way.
Oh my god!
I'm going to go out on a limb and say it's going to be a draw, and Seth's going to try to put the title on himself. Freaking asshole!
It's not even for the title. It's just a fucking blood feud.
Then he's gonna make it so that nobody fucking wins.
All right, so
except himself.
All right, so I'm gonna say just so it's not a long one match rivalry. I'm gonna say Drew McIntyre wins this one.
Okay.
Are you Augie?
Yeah. I would say Drew McIntyre.
You, Brian?
Ryan.
I'm gonna say so. Since it's Seth is a ref, and since he said "Who touched me?" He has some powers. So I think it's gonna end in a draw myself.
All right,
I don't. Isn't it weird that they decided to make a grudge match the pay-per-view final instead of the World Championship?
No, I don't think that's gonna be the final. It's just how it is on the Wikipedia. That's how it is on the Wikipedia. Yeah. So you said draw 2, right, Morgan?
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised.
All right,
I wouldn't either.
This match I'm very excited for because how much fucking how much bullshit that's going to happen in this match. Mm-hmm. You know it's going to happen. And
And how much hype.
Mm-hmm.
You know how much.
Yeah, and how much hype it's going to get.
That's how much it's going to get. So it's most likely going to be Cody and Solo going to be the main event. That's going to be the main event.
Yep.
But remember when wasn't like one of the matches wasn't like the women's match supposed to be the main event at day one, and then they decided, you know what, we're gonna put the fucking women's as the first match of the card, and everybody was just okay, keep going.
All right, so basically that's our predictions. I'm gonna look back at this and keep an eye out when we do our our predictions. We'll let you know who wins by the next podcast. We'll let you know who got the most predictions correct.
Yep.
So we're gonna see from there. So let's hope SummerSlam's a good pay-per-view because it looks very hyped right now. There's a lot of hype around there right now. So that's our pay-per-view predictions. Now let's go on to our Bray Wyatt segments.
All
right. So who watched the Bray Wyatt documentary?
Very interesting.
I didn't get to because I've been working.
That's fine. That's fine. We'll talk about it.
Very interesting.
Yes.
I only watched half of it.
Yeah. So basically, basically there's a lot of cool stuff we learn about Bray. We learn about stuff. We learn about his past life. Of course, they talk about his career, his character creations, and all that. But we got to learn a lot more about his past life. We know he was like part of a family, part of like a family, about a part of like a wrestling family, third generation. With and his father's like IRS, Mike Rotunda.
Yeah. Hall of Famer, I think.
Hall of Famer, yep. And his uncle, I forgot what his name was though, but
Barry Windham.
Yeah, Barry Windham, yep.
Yes.
Barry Windham, yep. So basically, Bray Wyatt was born. Was the oldest child. Then came out Bo Dallas, which was Tyler Windham. Tyler Rotunda. That's what I meant. And then his sister
Mika.
Yep.
Mika
Rotunda. Yep.
Yeah.
Those were his families, and we got to learn a lot more stuff about him. He, they grew up watching wrestling, and the one thing that I noticed too, he said one of the favorite things he loved as a kid was Ghostbusters.
Yeah.
Ghostbusters, Beetlejuice, because he could name all the lines in the movie, and then what was that called? Goosebumps, yeah, Goosebumps,
yeah, Goosebumps, yeah,
Goosebumps, yeah.
Mm-hmm. I love that.
So
show.
you could, the book series, and then I can see where this creativity came from. I can see where his creativity came from as well.
Yeah,
and then he was like, during he was like an athlete too as well. He won the state championship in amateur wrestling. He was a football player. He was like originally he was going to pursue a football career originally, but since that didn't work out, He was, even though he was in Division 1, he was not getting the time. So he decided to join his brother, Bo Dallas in FCW.
Yeah.
Now known as NXT.
Yep. Yeah, FCW, Florida Championship Wrestling. Yep, that was their developmental before it rebranded to NXT.
Yeah.
And they actually, and him and Bo Dallas won the FCW tag titles.
Yeah.
Which is like probably like the only titles that they won together, which is sad.
Right.
Yeah.
Which is really sad. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Then we go on to like the whole Husky Harris situation, which we all agree. Yeah, which that gimmick did not work out as well. It wasn't even really.
Wasn't he a part of whatever they were called?
Oh, the Nexus.
Yeah, and how that got destroyed by John Cena.
Oh yeah. Yes.
But then CM Punk took over, and and Wade Barrett said, "You're not the Nexus. I am."
And then they made and then Wade Barrett like made the core or whatever, some crazy. Oh my god!
Justin Gabriel.
So something about the summer of 2010 to the whole year 2011 wrestling was kind of weird.
I know. That's true. Yeah.
Yeah, it was very weird. It was like
even that weird segment where Vince McMahon was in the hospital, and like he's like,
oh yeah,
and like. He's like, if my wife can be Senate, then I can be president of the United States of America. And then he goes like walking out of the hospital with like vote for me and stuff like that. Remember that segment?
That was pretty funny.
I know.
I don't know. Something about like 2011 wears me the fuck out.
Yeah,
could be worse. It could be 2009 WWE.
Yeah, and then like and then Triple H's like, yeah, I'm pretty sure he's brain dead. Remember that?
He did.
Because at the end of the segment, Sammy McMahon turns on the lights. He's like, I just had the weirdest dream. He's like, honey. It's like my father's still in a coma, right? And Triple H goes like, yeah, I'm pretty sure he's brain dead. Like, okay, good.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
That's just sad.
No, that's just sad that that's the only titles they won together, brother. Like it's really sad. think about it, especially like we're getting to like
And
I wish they would have won. I wish they would have won. They probably I wish they would have won at least something together as brothers, you know. But you know, it's just it's the way how life how it is. That's how it is. But well, it's like, and then it turned to Husky Harris, and then supposedly he went back to Vellumental, where Triple H was the head of Vellumental during that time, and then this is where he changed to his Bray Wyatt gimmick as the crazy cult leader.
That's based off of somebody from a character, the villain from Cape Fear or something.
It was a wrestler. No, it was a wrestler named
was it that one guy? I forgot his name. I know
Mankind.
No, a different character.
It was a different character.
I know who you're talking about.
The one Mercy something.
What
was his name?
I know who you're thinking of. I can't think of his name. God, I can't think of it now.
Jack Mercy or something. I don't know.
Charles. Wade and Mercy.
Yeah.
Oh, that guy. Yeah.
Yeah, Wade and Mercy was a character in WWF around like the early '90s, which is basically around during that time. It's basically around the head of his time. It was ahead
because if he was because if he was like during the Attitude Era, he would have rocked. Granted, there was also the issue with the Attitude Era, where if he was a part of the Attitude Era, he probably would have gotten fucked anyway.
Yeah.
Because the Attitude Era was filled with so many fucking stars, it's not even funny. What the fuck?
We had like Flash Funk in the Attitude Era.
So Flash, like the issue was with Flash Funk, wasn't his whole gimmick is that he was a cartoon pimp, like not like even like an actual pimp, but a cartoon pimp.
Yeah, he was like the early version of the Godfather.
Which I remember specifically before, like where there was an episode of Nitro and Raw running at the same time at one point, and the thing I remember specifically was there was the opening matches were involved Flash Funk for WWF and Hardbody Harris for WCW. If you don't know Hardbody Harris, he is a horrible human being, an awful wrestler. He's currently serving life in jail for human trafficking charges. And yeah, he's there was a week at one point in Nitro where they decided, we're gonna have one show is gonna have a cartoon pimp, and the other show is gonna have a real deal.
Yeah.
So Raw Nitro was weird.
I mean, so his character is based off that, and then the name Bray Wyatt, he got it from one of his friends. That's a play on his other name, because he was kind of like one of his best friends. I forgot what's his name. Like I forgot what his name though. But they put on the show. I remember the name Bray Wyatt. He got it from like a name because he was like supposedly he was like crazy. Like he was kind of crazy. Like Bray Wyatt we're talking about. He was kind of crazy. Like he couldn't feel his face, but he was still playing football.
I mean that's par for the course for wrestling. Isn't every wrestler kind of like crazy in their own way?
Yeah.
At least if you're
like
John
you don't
Moxley,
have. I mean, I'm being a cunt, but I know what I mean, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he was especially crazy as a football player. I understand where you're coming from.
Yeah.
I mean,
I remember the name he got it. I forgot what word.
Yeah.
From a childhood friend. Bray Wyatt. That's what his name was.
Mm-hmm.
A childhood name, Bray Wyatt. That's what his name was. Which was so that's why he got Bray Wyatt.
I'll be right back.
Yeah.
All right. And that's how. And then you see the late great Luke Harper, also known as Brody Lee, I auditioned for like the Bray Wyatt like one of the sons of the Wyatt family and stuff. He got.
Oh yeah.
And then later on, Eric Rowan came in.
Yeah.
Later on and stuff, and that's how he got the Wyatt family.
Yeah.
And so far, like over time, like we didn't know like Bray Wyatt didn't even know how this was going to work in the main roster, because as it's shown in the past, like for those who watch NXT, and then for those who see him go on the main roster, there's a chance that it's not going to go over with the main where in the main roster than it does in NXT. I think Augie, you notice that too or no?
No.
Like how you notice like talent from NXT do not go as over as in the main roster as they do are not as over.
Yeah, I know that.
You notice that how like certain like there's like times where like he was so good at NXT, why is he not good in the main roster? The thing is, I don't know why. It's because there's people that just don't watch NXT, don't know him.
Yeah.
Don't know the wrestler, and then they just never did anything. There's plenty of wrestlers that happened to them. Lucky for Bray Wyatt, that was not lucky for the Wyatt family. That was not the case.
Mm-hmm.
That was not the case, and it went very well. They debuted on, I think, a July episode of Raw in 2013. So basically 11 years ago.
Yeah.
In the main roster, which was really cool. You get to talk about the success, about everything. You notice that the Wyatt family was doing well. They even feuded with the Shield at one point.
Oh, the Shield.
The Shield, yep.
John Moxley.
Yep.
Shield,
Roman Reigns, yep. They feuded with them for pay-per-view. But I feel like that was the year they fought was basically the same year when the Shield were gonna break up either way. So they probably like, let's do this now because we don't know we're gonna go do this again.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. And then in his first feud, they went on to talk about his first feud with John Cena. It's like big feud with John Cena. They had some good matches. That's a good match. Him and Bray.
Yep.
And then they went on to next year's WrestleMania where Bray Wyatt faced The Undertaker too as well.
Yeah.
And Undertaker said this what got me back into like wrestling again, like get like into like his Undertaker's words. That's what got him to like, got him back into like his character or something like that. I can't remember what it was exactly, but he said that's what got him because of Bray Wyatt, because of the. It's because I watched the thing. It's just it gets, and then his keep going, and then they talk about keep going on or whatever until like, they talk about when Bray Wyatt won the WWE Championship.
Oh yeah,
from Randy Orton.
Yeah, where he won the Elimination Chamber, where she defeated other 5 men, and then he had to feud with Randy Orton.
Yeah.
Which he sadly lost the title. Which it was a very weird time around the early 2017 with the title. It was a very weird time, right? Like it's like Cena beat AJ in the Royal Rumble to get the title.
Yep.
Cena the next month he lost it to Bray, lost the title in the Elimination Chamber, which Wyatt won, and then at WrestleMania, Wyatt lost to Randy Orton, and then Randy Orton then lost it to Jinder Mahal.
Yeah.
Yes.
Modern day Maharaja.
Yes, I was there for that pay-per-view when he won it.
The modern day Maharaja.
I was there at that Backlash when he won it. It was in the All-State Arena.
Oh my god!
I was there.
Yeah.
I bet you more. I don't know if you remember when Jinder Mahal won that title from Randy Orton.
Yes.
It was like so like people just left. People were just leaving like crazy. They're just leaving like after that whole situation.
Like I'm leaving.
Like we're leaving. Like he won it and then they just left. Like I never seen people go out that quickly. And that's the only time I saw people go that quickly for a wrestling event.
Yeah. Yeah.
This was like one of the things that they try to appeal to like the Indian market, but that did not work out. That was like one of those things they wanted to do. So it wasn't until like AJ got the title back which everything felt like it's like. I think the thing is though, one they should have never let Jinder Mahal win it. Two, they could have let Bray Wyatt hold the title longer.
Yeah. I wish he did.
Yeah,
she did. Yeah, but lucky this was not the only world title win that Bray Wyatt had. So that's a good thing.
Yeah.
But that's a good thing. So now let's go to during this time after like he lost the title. Supposedly he had like problems with his relationship with his wife. Samantha, his first wife.
Ooh.
Yeah, which I'm not gonna go into full details of whether or not because I know on the internet it was like supposedly I don't know who. I'm not gonna go into this out of respect for Bray Wyatt, out of respect for everyone.
Yeah.
Especially since they were out since at the end. Anyways, they became in good terms, so I'm not gonna talk about it.
Yeah.
But I'm saying like the relationship was filed for divorce, and then you see, and then all of a sudden you see Braun was leaving. I forgot to talk about they introduced that Braun joined in too as well. That why it's like Braun was rising up. Eric Rowan and Luke Harper were like separate tag team, and Bray Wyatt was like out of nowhere. Was like just kind of like stuck in the middle. You know what I'm saying? Like, because remember around that time too, Braun was getting traction. Braun was over. Braun Strowman was getting over. If you remember that point at time. Yeah. And our Eric Rowan and Luke Harper separate and they become the Bludgeon Brothers.
Yep.
Yes.
And Bray Wyatt, I leave Bray Wyatt out for a bit. Until one day he came up with an idea. Until one day with the Fiend.
Yeah, when she hosted the Firefight Funhouse, which was a reference to
I loved it.
Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. Funhouse.
Yes.
Yeah, and some other show.
Yep. Like Pee Wee Playhouse and Richard Rogers. That's his inspiration.
Yeah.
I love that. And then but something darker with a monster.
This is a fun that will never end. That theme song.
No, yeah. So basically, yeah. And one of the things is like was one of the most crazy things. Like everybody was watching the Firefly Funhouse, how crazy it was.
Mm-hmm.
And then when the Fiend debuted, it was fucking crazy. It was crazy. One of the craziest things. Was one of the best things I saw.
Yeah.
Like,
he attacked Finn, but then the following week he attacked Mick Foley and used his own move, the Mandible Claw.
Yeah.
And I know when I went to see Mick Foley back in 2022, I asked him the question: "Were you okay with? Weren't you mad that Bray Wyatt stole your finisher, the Mandible Claw?" And he's like, "No, I'm actually honored that he's using my move as part of my legacy." It's kind of
I know there's some people that are very like picky with the moves, but the thing is though, there's so much moves that have been done already by now. It's like very hard to think of a new one.
Yeah, it's kind of like when Kurt Angle used Ken Shamrock's ankle lock. You know?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
remember that?
So basically, yeah.
But here's the thing though. It would have been really cool if the following week after Bray Wyatt attacked Mick Foley with the Mandible Claw, it would have been cool like if Mankind came back and cut a promo saying, "What you did is you took an innocent man and you ruined him." But we all know that Mick Foley can't wrestle anymore because he's retired. So that wouldn't make no sense.
Yeah, overall, we saw Bray Wyatt getting like success with the Fiend, even becoming like Universal Champion twice.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Universal Championship twice. Never understood why the Fiend lost to Goldberg, which I don't understand. Other just to make him face Roman on that WrestleMania thing, but we all know that Roman wasn't gonna. It was like 2020. It was COVID. It was the year that COVID was there.
It was.
Yeah, I know.
And then supposedly, So Bray, since the Fiend didn't have a title, he was going after Cena.
Yeah.
And that's where it leads to the Firefly Funhouse match. Was like one of the best things that I saw.
I know. I think that was actually
best.
That was actually the second best one. The first one was actually the graveyard, the boneyard match.
Boneyard match, yes.
Yeah, that one.
The boneyard match. Yeah,
that one stole the show, man. That one actually stole the show. I think I think I like the boneyard match better than the Firefly Funhouse.
Yeah.
For me, my personal favorite is the Firefly Funhouse. It was just fucking. It was just
It was
crazy.
fun.
I know
It was fucking crazy.
They were like singing like the NWO.
It never ends.
Oh yeah, the Firefly Funhouse match. Like it was like around that time where like, you know, like no one was there, whatever. And then we lean on to like stuff. We lean on to other stuff, like with the Fiend or whatever. After a while, for a bit.
Mm-hmm.
And then then he brought Alexa Bliss into the whole the Firefly Funhouse thing for a bit. And
that's who I think. That's who I think the number 6 person is.
Yeah,
I think she should come back, but I think she should come back to.
I think she's part. I think she's going to be one of the Wyatt 6.
Yeah, I think so. I think so too. Yeah. I mean, yeah, but her staying the Firefly Funhouse didn't last because she betrayed the Fiend at WrestleMania 37.
Oh yeah, that's the Randy Orton where he had to get burnt, where he had to get burnt or whatever, and then this is around the time too as well. Like Bray was kind of difficult to work with because you know how like people got visions for their characters and stuff and all that, and I understand that.
Yeah.
This is where you talk about how like how things were like so like Bray was having difficult work. It was difficult to work with because of visions of characters and all that.
Yeah.
I think they're gonna weave her back at some point.
Yeah, and then one of the things too, it was around that time too, where like people, there was a point where like WWE laid off Bo Dallas, not only Bo Dallas but Bray Wyatt, which was just unjustifiable at that point. Because how are you gonna go? How you just gonna go let go Bray Wyatt, one of the most creative superstars,
one of the most
popular superstars you have. I'm surprised. I'm surprised during that time AEW did not take advantage of the situation right there.
Yeah,
I know. I was actually very sad when he was released. Man, he could have done much better. And also, there was actually a funny part of the Firefly Funhouse where Abby's like, the way she's like, I said good riddance. I couldn't stand it a little bit. And then like Bray's like, Abby, if you don't have anything else to say, then don't say anything at all. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, yeah. So that was one of the mistakes that WWE did was fire Bray Wyatt. It's like
I know.
Yeah.
So basically, it was like around us. So basically, what he did during this time when he was off, he was at home painting. Jojo, his fiance, but she's been there for quite a while. They're like, she was showing us the drawings or whatever, the paintings, and it said, "Oh my God, Bray was actually a good painter.
He was
actually a good artist." Yeah, which wow, it's like I can see, I believe that because Bray Wyatt is a very creative person. He's a very creative person. Like Bray Wyatt is one of the most creative people I've ever seen, and explains that like for a while. And then he was doing like a thing, like a little docu series or a little, I don't know what it was. It was a little TV show where they explore mysteries or whatever. And then where him and Bo Dallas were talking about wrestling stuff. And then this is where like he said we need to get back to wrestling. That's what Bray said, we need to get back to wrestling. And so this is where they decided to make the comeback. Where like, you know, the Uncle Howdy, the new masks, everything.
Yeah.
And supposedly, and this is where Bray Wyatt returned back. You know, with the with the QR codes, if you remember.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
The QR, all that, and then all that sort of stuff, and then it's just wow. It's like crazy. Like everyone's keeping track of everything.
Yeah,
so on and so forth.
Yeah, and
we got to see a character that we made a promo on the first SmackDown where we got to talk to like the real Bray Wyatt. We got to talk to not Bray Wyatt, but to Wyndham Rotunda. We had to talk to the actual guy, which is actually cool. And then so far we had the Uncle Howdy, and then it leads up to the point where like so far lead up to like his last match with LA Knight.
Yeah.
So all the way to the point to the LA Knight, where the last match with LA Knight, and then this is where like the sad stuff. This is where the sad reality is coming in. Where like Bray Wyatt was not well, nothing well. He got tested positive for COVID, and then he had like heart problems and all that. He like had a nap, and then one day like like Bray Wyatt told JoJo like I'm gonna take a nap. But that nap was like the last nap that Bray Wyatt was going to have of his life. And then it turned to like a sad reality that Bray Wyatt passed away. One of the saddest. That was one of the hardest stuff. One of the hardest part watching the one of the hardest things to watch in the documentary. One of the hardest part just to see how like you're all crying. His ex-wife was there crying. His
children.
It was touchy.
You saw his mother, his father, his uncle.
Yeah, I can do it.
Father, like the thing is though that made me tear up so much just to see that happen.
It did.
To tell you the truth, and it has happened to people too. Like you just don't know when.
It did. Yeah. When your time is come,
Done. Yeah, and Bray Wyatt was not very well.
Yeah.
Like it's just one of the saddest things I saw, and then
so did I.
Really, it's really, and then they go on to talk about they did the funeral, which they did like in a way that Bray Wyatt would like show his pains or whatever. It was like you saw like Roman Reigns there, Kevin Owens. You saw like a whole bunch of people that were there. WWE did a tribute show on SmackDown, which was actually a good tribute show. Not only for Bray Wyatt, but for Terry Funk too. That he passed away in the same week too as Bray Wyatt.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Which was crazy. It was a very crazy week for the wrestling.
Yeah.
I just can't believe it. It was crazy.
Yeah, it was just a couple days apart from each other.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy. It's just I can't believe it. It's just, and usually where it ends off there, like ends off there where like it shows like you may not see Bray Wyatt now, but like you see his kids or whatever. They have creativity as him and all that, which like so like he's like overall Bray Wyatt was a good person, a good father.
Yeah.
To begin with.
Yep.
It was.
It was, yeah.
Yeah.
And then it's really sad. I didn't even talk. I forgot about Luke Harper, Brody Lee. Like he was.
Yeah.
Gotta talk about that part too. Like he was.
Yeah.
Like
it's part of the family.
Two of the Wyatts. Yeah, the two Wyatts, like two members of the Wyatt family that are passed away. Only two are alive left.
Yeah.
Braun and Eric Rowan.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Also known as Eric Redbeard.
Yep.
Yeah.
Both of them. Because I remember Bray Wyatt was upset about when Luke Harper passed away. He was really upset about that. I forgot to talk.
That was his other brother, wasn't it? Or
that was like that was his friend. Like that was like one of the other. Luke Harper was wrestling at AEW during that time, so he was already.
Yeah.
Also, nice person, nice human being too as well.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Both of them were nice human beings. It's just to show. I mean, it's just to show that a lot of people, a lot of very good people pass away.
Yeah.
Young. It's just a show. It's just a show. So overall, and then the little snippet that if you've seen it before, the whole if you at the end, you see a little teaser for what you call it for the Y6 for the Y6, which was like if you saw it when it was in April before the whole thing came up, you'd be like, oh, they're teasing it, which is actually a really cool thing. Overall, that documentary was a really good documentary, getting to the life of Bray Wyatt, everything so far, and then so it was really good. I recommend who's ever Wyatt family fan or whatever to watch it. Recommend or general or wrestling fan general to watch the documentary. Really recommend it. It's on Peacock. So and then one thing I'll say, what's your favorite Bray Wyatt / Wyatt family moment in wrestling? Name one. What do you guys? What do you think is your favorite Bray Wyatt or Wyatt family moment?
I would say his part when he was the Fiend. That was my favorite part. That was my favorite Bray Wyatt moment.
You, Brian?
When he was
Mine probably would have to be the Fiend, but also after he died, the family got together on SmackDown or Raw, the show he died from, and did the tribute. So that would have to be another top moment.
I think there's plenty of stuff too. There's some of the wild stuff he did. Like he did the total deletion match with Matt Hardy at one point, which was crazy. But for me, I'd say probably one of my favorite ones, probably the Firefly Funhouse, for how bizarre. For how bizarre it was crazy.
It was fun though.
It was fun, yeah. So that's one of the things. So one of the craziest things I ever saw. Period. So now let's go on to our other than that, bro, rest in peace, Bray Wyatt. So much, we missed you so much.
Yep.
Yeah. All right, so let's talk about the debut of the Wyatt family that happened on June 17th. The Wyatt,
they're back.
Yep.
So what did you guys feel about it? It was like so crazy. You get to see the whole backstage got their asses kicked. Including Chad Gable when she was bleeding.
Oh my god, that was crazy.
The creepiest part for me was when they delivered the tapes to Michael Cole. I would be freaked out too if I were him.
Oh my god.
After the debut was fucking crazy. It was like, holy shit. Holy shit.
Videotapes, if I were Michael Cole, I'd be creeped out too.
He's like, for you at home, for you kids at home, you don't know what this is. This is a VHS tape. I haven't seen this in 25 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I mean, who watches VHS tapes nowadays? They don't
Not
exist.
No more. Not no more.
Not even DVD.
Yeah.
It's all digital.
Yeah. It is.
Yep.
Yeah, and the members of the Y6, of course, Uncle Hallie's Bo Dallas, Eric Rowan is the Rabbit and Rabbit, Dexter Lunas is Mercy the Buzzer, Nikki Cross is Abby the Wish, and Joe Gacy
is the pig.
Husky the Pig. Yep.
Yeah.
Which looks really good. I'm loving so far what they're doing, and some of the promos were actually very emotional too. Especially in particular the Bo Dallas one about losing his brother, and then the Eric Rowan one where he lost both. Not only Bray Wyatt but Luke Harper as well, which was really emotional. And and supposedly they're gonna start doing stuff on Raw next week. They're gonna have their first match.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Against Chad Cable and their new
the Creed brothers.
The Creed brothers.
The Creed brothers. Yeah.
The Creed brothers. Yep. Which I'm looking
for.
Well,
I gotta get going. It is 7:00. So.
All right.
Thank you, Brian.
I'll see you later, Brian. I'm happy to have. I'm very happy to have you on there. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you, bro.
Thank you, bro.
Yep.
Definitely. Yep.
Yep.
You have a good night. All right.
Yep. He's gone. All right.
Yeah. All right. So basically, the Wyatt Sick was really cool. I'm not gonna lie. Really, really fucking cool.
It was really cool, bro. It was really cool.
Really fucking cool, and I'm looking forward to see what they do.
I know.
I'm back for a bit while I wait for some food.
Nice.
Oh yeah, we went through the whole Wyatt thing, and then we talked about the debut, the Wyatt 6 debut.
Cool.
So yeah, so now we're gonna go on to the Sika Anoa'i.
What?
We're gonna go.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna go. All right, now we're gonna go over we're gonna go over the death of Roman Reigns' father, Sika Anoa'i.
Yep.
So basically, on June 25th, one half of the
Wild Samoans
passed away.
Mm-hmm.
Father of Roman Reigns and Rosie. Rest in peace to Rosie too.
Yep.
Had 5 children. He was one half of the Wild Samoans. They won tag team titles around the NWA days, with the territory days. They were like 2-time. Am I correctly? They were 2-time WWF 3-time WWE tag team champions. Well, they won. He was T1 tag team and Stampede Wrestling, which was owned by Owen Hart, which was owned by Stu Hart. Actually, Stu Hart. That was their thing.
No,
won a couple of tag team, won some NWA tag team championships around the territory days. The NWA days and all that.
I know.
And then they won a tag team title in Japan and the International Wrestling Alliance.
Mm-hmm.
How
old was he?
He was 79 when he passed away.
So he lived a life.
Damn.
Yeah,
I thought he was older than that. I thought he was like 80 or something.
Well, it's close enough to 80 that you could argue that you thought he was 80.
Yeah.
Supposedly he died due to a prolonged illness. Yeah, so far, it was like really one of the crazy. It's one of the things, like, it's very hard. Like, one of his latest appearance, he was inducted to the Hall of Fame with his brother Alpha. Oh wait.
Mm-hmm.
So they were inducted by Rosie and Alpha's son Samu on 2007. And then the Wild Samoans, and then they had an appearance at the Hell in the Cell in 2020, where like Roman Reigns beat Jey Uso.
Yep.
Beat Jey Uso, and then became the tribal chief. Where I think, I don't know who was it. It was what's his name, Sneaker, I think.
Yeah.
He gave the like the brace, the necklace.
Yeah.
The necklace that Roman wore and stuff, to be that one break. I don't know what's it called.
Mm-hmm.
The one that you try to achieve, he gave him to him like on 2020. That was like one of the latest appearances that he made in WWE. And so far he's been like, it's like without the Hawaii dynasty, there will be no Roman Reigns, no Rock, no Usos, no Rikishi,
no Yokozuna, no Umaga,
no Umaga. Yep.
Yeah.
Some of the greatest wrestlers from that period that were from like from the Hawaii family. It's really sad to know that how Roman must have feel, and how how the whole Hawaii family have felt during that time. I just cannot.
Right.
That one half of the what you call it, one half of the Wild Samoans passed away. Wild Samoans passed away. So yeah, so it was really sad, and I can't explain words, but I hope to everyone, like to all the fans, family, to Roman. I just want to say, my condolences go to Roman Reigns, to the Hawaii family, to the friends and fans condolences to all of them. Rest in peace, Snika Anoa'i.
Okay, rest in peace.
Rest in peace, and rest in peace, and rest in peace, and you will never be forgotten. One of the most influential, wrestlers that we could have. It's really sad. So now this really ends our wrestling wrestling segment of the podcast. So we're gonna go on to the anime things. We don't have a lot of things for anime right now. So all right, so for anime, we're in the middle of the summer. Am I correctly? We're in the middle of the summer. Of the summer schedule. So far, there's certain animes that are going on right now. We're gonna talk about them right now. So let's talk about it right now. Give me a sec. All right. Okay, some of the bigger animes we're gonna see here. Some of the bigger animes we're gonna talk. We're gonna see here are Oshinoko, the sexy Oshinoko, the idol anime, which is not your typical idol anime.
May I interject for a moment to announce something?
Go ahead.
Uzumaki got a release date. September 29th for Adult Swim, and it'll go on Crunchyroll a little bit later.
Okay. I heard about that. My brother told me about that. Yeah, you're right.
It's bonkers. I want to watch. So excited.
Bonkers, yeah.
All right, BRB.
Right. So basically, that anime is like pretty crazy. What it is for what happened in the first season. So for those of you who are fans of that, go watch. Fans that's airing now. That's airing now. It came out starting July 3rd. And then the Deer anime that came out this last month. My dear friend Noko-tan. Basically like a comedy, about I don't know, Morgan, if you saw those Deer memes that you've been listening over Twitter in the anime space. Morgan? All right, can you guys hear me? So basically, it looked like a funny. It's about like a perfect student who used to be a former delinquent hanging out with a deer, with a deer school, which she's not. Well, she's like a deer, like as a deer person and they made a club and stuff and all that. It's so far been really funny. I watched a little bit of it, so I found it really funny and stuff. I recommend you go watch it. You like some comedy. It was like I forgot what was that one funny anime that I know.
I don't know.
Oh, Nichio, yeah. This reminds me of Nichio, yeah. The anime Nichio, which was really funny, which I recommend. It reminds me of that type of humor, and it's just really, really hilarious. I recommend watching it there. And then for those who are fans of Fairy Tail one the Fairy Tail 1000 Year arc is airing now, released on July 7th. And then for those who are into DC superheroes, there's an anime for you guys that's airing now. It's called Suicide Squad Isekai, which includes the Suicide Squad basically, and they go into a different world and stuff, which is crazy. Like, so you're into like DC superheroes. That's your thing right there. So yeah, so Suicide Squad got an anime, and then for those who liked some edgy comedy, it's plus size elf. So basically about an elf who's like trying to lose weight and stuff, but it's an edgy comedy where about a plus size elf who's trying to lose weight, and she tried to lose it, but she can't because she wants to keep eating potatoes and stuff and all that. But she can't. So basically, yeah.
Sure.
So basically, yeah. So it's just like, which is like, if you're into comedy, I think you check that out too as well. Or you're at it. Okay, that's. And then for let's see. Then we got for our. Okay, there's some movies, and there's just some movies coming out for this. There's Overlord, for those who are into Overlord. The third movie is coming out on September 20th, 2024. And then for the My Hero Academia, the fourth movie, You're Next, coming out August 2nd. And especially when knowing that My Hero, the manga, is going to end this week. You want to get your My Hero fix? That's right there.
Yep.
The movie.
Mm-hmm.
And then the comedy, the Shin-Chan movie 32 is coming out on August 9th.
Mm-hmm.
And then I forgot one anime is called Kinniku Man, the Kinniku Man Perfect Origin Arc, which is like a wrestling anime, which is like a crazy bizarre wrestling anime.
Oh, nice.
Which getting released on July, I think. I remember. Let me just check. July. July 14th, yeah. July 14th, which is out now, and these are some of the stuff that these are some of the most. I think those are one of more like how you say, the more important things to do. The more important stuff to watch. One of the big things to watch. That's what I meant to say. Big things to watch. So those are big things to watch. Right now, what I'm looking forward to is the my dear friend Nokotan, which I'm currently watching, which is really good so far. What about you, Augie? What are you currently interested right now?
I think that wrestling anime you told me about, bro.
Oh yeah. That one, yeah. Oh, you should watch Ultimate Muscle. You should watch Ultimate Muscle. If you're gonna watch that, you might as well watch Ultimate Muscle too. I know it's funny. I know some crazy stuff, but it's fucking crazy. It's bizarre. It used to be released on. Remember that that block, the Saturday night block.
Yeah.
The Fox Box or the Fox Cheese or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know if you remember the show called Ultimate Muscle.
No. I don't know, because I never watched it.
No, but you have to check it out. I think you might like it. It's bizarre. It's crazy. It's like the main wrestler is like the son of like the main guy from like the Kinniku Man.
Mm-hmm.
And he's trying to make it to like, try to get ready to wrestle and all that. And then they had to face other federations that are like in other worlds or whatever.
Yeah.
Which is crazy.
Yep. Yeah.
A whole bunch of other stuff, which is really crazy. I can't believe Morgan's not here to talk about this right now.
Where is she?
Where is she? I don't know where she's at right now.
Oh, bro.
She said, "I'll be back." A voice in a moment. Like, okay. So yeah. It's just no. My brother loves Ultimate Muscle. Ultimate.
Yeah.
I recommend it. It's funny, but it's also like fun to watch. Trust me.
Yeah.
Just trust me. Look it up. Look it up. It's really so yeah. So basically my thing, and I don't know Morgan's coming back, so we're gonna have to move on. We really have to move on.
We're burning moonlight here. So yeah.
No. We have to move on for now. So I'm sorry about that, folks.
That's all right.
So basically that's what we think. That's one of the more important things to watch, to keep an eye out. And let's talk about the Guilty Gear on teaser trailer. So basically, what I saw, it showed like them going right in the desert, and then all of a sudden, there's a new character coming out that we don't know. For Guilty Gear Strive, Dual Striker, I think it's called Dual Strikers. Double check.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Dual Rulers. Never mind.
Yeah.
Guilty Gear Strive Dual Rulers. We saw Soul Bad Guy. We saw Sin, which is Kai's son. We saw them going together, and then supposedly there's a new character. Her name is Nika. That's her name, and she wants to destroy all the gears, which I think we heard that from we heard it from a certain character before as well. Because supposedly gears, if you don't know the lore, are basically biological weapons.
Yeah.
Biological weapons that were originally going to use for war, but didn't work out.
Yeah.
So basically, yeah. So overall, the trailer looks good. I just wish there's like a little bit more. But the thing is, it's just a freaking teaser. So what do you expect out of a teaser? What about you, Augie? How do you feel about the trailer?
I think it's pretty good to see how it goes, how it comes out.
Yeah. So explain, like, since it's still Guilty Gear Strive. So what is this? Is it taking during the? For me, storyline wise, for those who are into the story, does it take place during the main game story, or does it take after? For me, I don't know. If probably takes after the main story of the game, probably, because I played the story mode already, so I already beat the story mode already. So basically, yeah. So there's gonna be a lot explaining, especially with a whole bunch of other stuff. I don't want to get into like spoilers in case of anything, but
you're right.
So I don't want to get to spoilers because unless you watched it, well, I'm excited for it. The last time Arc Sister Works did had an anime for their game, it was for Blaze Blue. It was for Blaze Blue, so that was like I don't know, back in 10, 11. I don't know, I can't remember what year it was. So it's been a while, and I've been waiting for a Guilty Gear anime to come out. Period, and that's like I finally got the wish for that to happen.
Yeah.
So that's really nice. So overall, yeah, I'm looking forward to it, and let's just hope for the best. And now, I guess we could go into our video game segment.
Yeah.
Guess we can go on to video game segment real quick.
All right. Yep.
So, all right. So let's see here. Okay. Let's see here. What do we have here? Video game segments.
Yep.
All right. So we're gonna talk about releases for July, for last month, and then for this month, So basically, we got some stuff up for this month, and then the games that we missed from last month. So let me just pull this up real quick. Sorry about this. I'm just taking a moment, but overall, there's some good games coming out There's some good games coming out. Let's see here. All right, so for this month, First Descent is like a shooter. It's like a online shooter that they announced back in the Summer Games Fest that released last month on July 2nd. It's on PS4, PS5, Xbox One, Xbox Series consoles, and then PC. Zenless Zone Zero released on July 5th on PS5. The action RPG made by Hollowverse, that made the same people who made Honkai Star Rail and then Genshin Impact.
Yeah,
I heard some things about it. It's very popular right now. So if you like Ohio, not Ohio. It's what's it called? Ohioverse?
Yeah.
No, it's freaking not Ohioverse. It's Hoyoverse. That's what I meant. The company's Hoyoverse.
Nice.
We like the Hoyoverse.
Nice.
That's Hoyoverse. Yeah. So basically, yeah, if you're into that stuff, if you're into Hoyoverse's games or whatever, I think you should give that a shot.
Mm-hmm.
Give that a shot. Because I heard it's very popular right now.
Yeah.
And then released on July 18th, Nintendo World Championships NES edition which is released only on the Switch, which is basically about like if you remember those Nintendo World Championships they did back in the 80s or the early 90s or the late 80s. Now's your chance to play those. You get like challenges, you get to play with people online. This stuff in old classic NES games. And that's all for those who want to relive those moments or whatever, or give it a shot. Go ahead. That's and then July 19th, which was released, which is EA Sports College Football. The first college football game since 2013. If I remember correctly. First college football game from EA Sports. Came back. I heard a lot of people have a lot of good things to hear about it, which is surprising for EA.
Yeah.
Which is very surprising for EA, especially knowing how they're doing their stuff. I'm surprised that's how it's working out. But overall, I heard a lot of good things about it. How people are excited. People got excited for it. How well the game is. Supposedly better than fucking Madden for some reason. So let's just hope college football 2025. So that's basically on PS5, Xbox One, Xbox Series of consoles, no PC, which is kind of strange, but it's whatever. It's whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And then One Piece Odyssey came to the Switch on July 26th.
Mm-hmm.
July 26th, which is under. I don't know how well it's gonna run on Switch, but it's whatever on that. It's whatever on that. I can't tell you. All right, so basically so that includes the July. Now for the August. Let's go to the August.
Yep.
Okay, Star Wars Bounty Hunter got released today on PC, PS4, PS5, Switch, Xbox One, Xbox Series of consoles. And supposedly it's the same game that got released during the PS2, the original Xbox and the GameCube era game. It was the action adventure game where you play as Jango Fett. Star Wars. So if you like that game, give it a shot. Buy it on PS4, PS5, Switch, Xbox One, and PC. And then we got then we got even though the Spiny Man, the Famicom detective game, which we're gonna talk about that in a little bit. But that's getting released on Switch this month on the 29th. So if you guys like to take the games with visual novels, which is like visual novel mystery games, I think this is gonna be it for you guys. That's gonna be a good fix for you guys, and then on the 30th, Star Wars Outlaws are coming out on PS2, PS5, and the Xbox Series of consoles on August 30th.
Yeah.
August 30th. And then Mana, another entry to the Mana Mana RPG series, coming on PS4, PS5, Xbox One, Xbox Series of consoles, and then PC. So those are basically your games that are coming out on July and August. July and August. So basically, those are your games on that. On July and August, looking forward to any of those games. There you are. So now I'm gonna get into some other stuff. All right. Now let's talk about all right, so I read this article where supposedly we're gonna have we're gonna get a Christian gamer be canonized into a saint. So basically, his name is what's his name? Oh yeah, Carlos Acutis. Carlo Acutis. Very he died in 2006 from leukemia.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
he was he died in 2006 due to leukemia, and the thing he loved doing was like he is known as the God influencer. Basically, he spread the gospel on the web, and also loved video games a lot. He played Halo. What's the stuff he played? I know Halo was one of them. He loved playing Halo. He loved Mario 64, and then he had a PlayStation when he was like young.
All right, I'm back. I just got back. Sorry.
Yeah, we went over the releases for that, and we're just going over the gamer who's going to become a saint right now.
Oh, okay, yeah. I actually read that article. It's a very interesting article. He's becoming a saint pretty fast because, like, for example, the only person I would think that would be a faster saint was Archbishop Thomas Becket, and this was back in like the 1100s, and that's a particularly a specific one because he got murdered. He was Archbishop of Canterbury, and he got murdered by a bunch of knights at the accidental command of Henry II of England, which led to him being like declared a saint 3 years into his reign, 3 years after his death, which is a very significant amount.
Yeah.
For a comparison, we'll say for reference, Joan of Arc, who died back in the 1400s, like late 1400s, mid 1400s, she was declared a saint in 1910. So
yeah, it took like 500 years to be
yeah.
So
exactly.
so basically, yeah, he died in 2006 through leukemia. Like he was called the God influencer because he shared the word of the Lord. He also helped the homeless too. Spread the word. He played video games like Halo, Super Mario, Pokemon, and had a PlayStation. Basically, yeah. But he only played like an hour a day,
which is important because
an hour a day, and supposedly and like you said before, Morgan, the process to become a saint takes decades and not hundreds of years for people. You're not wrong about that. Not wrong about that. And so far, it's been documented that he did 2 miracles already. He did 2 miracles. I remember correctly. He did 2 miracles.
Helping a kid not be sick anymore, and wasn't it 2 kids not being sick anymore?
Yeah, it's like becoming saint requires like he. After a Brazilian boy had a paralytic defect he was cured following his mother's prayers to Acutis Carlo Acutis to help his son. The second miracle involved reporting the healing of a Costa Rican girl who suffered a serious head injury after falling off her bike in Florence, Italy. Her mother prayed for the girl's injuries at Acutis' tomb in Italy, and her daughter made a full recovery. So that's documented miracles.
Yeah.
The process, like there's a process over it, but I'm not gonna go into detail over it. But it takes a while. They had to be documented. The miracles that had to happen, they had to be documented and stuff and all that. So far, he's basically gonna be the first millennial to go into sainthood, which is crazy.
Yeah.
Which is crazy. It's because usually people take forever. Like you said before, it takes forever. And so far, it's just to show gamers that, people say, oh, how are you not a Catholic? You play this, play that. No, the thing is, though, we are. We just don't. You just don't do stuff. We just practice our religion different. Because everyone.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's because people like this. I'm not gonna go into like whether or not you should believe in someone, whether or not I'm not gonna go into that situation. For me, as someone who works as an usher, who also loves video games, who also believes in God, who also do everything, it's happy to see like at least some at least a modern day Saint. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like a millennial at this point, because usually, like you said before, it takes decades or hundreds of years to be known as that, and it took him like like 20 years, 20 years to get there, 19 years. It's very quick. It's very quick. You usually don't hear that stuff around. So basically, he's gonna be declared a saint next year in 2025.
That's pretty cool.
So basically, so it's really cool, really awesome to see, and it's just one of the most interesting articles I've seen so far. And just you don't see stuff like that every day about gamers. So basically, like, I'm not gonna make a joke here or there, but this is just a joke, whatever. So basically, we need to get that dub in Fortnite. There's your guy right there.
I think that's okay. That's the thing. Okay.
Yeah, but all seriousness, it's just a joke. It was just a joke, whatever.
No,
but
I get it.
Overall, don't take it so seriously. But it's just like it's really nice to see that, because gamers get like this negative. People who play get this negative vibe, or people say, "Oh, you just play this, do this, you don't do anything else."
Right.
Yes.
I understand. I get it.
Understand. It's just for me, it just shows the proof that gamers are just as regular people as well. Could be really caring people as well as anyone else. We're just like everyone else.
Mm-hmm.
Anyone could be a good person, anyone could be a bad person, or whatever. But it's so cool to see that. And so far, overall, very interesting article, and very well deserved for him. I'm happy that this kid's gonna get into sainthood. Although he's probably older, he should be older than me by now. Like, if he died like 06 at 15, I was like, what? He's like 5 years old than me, 5 or 6 years older than me.
Wow.
So he could have been 35 right now.
Yeah.
Just crazy. But overall, a really good article, and I'm really happy to see. I'm very excited to, very happy to see how he's getting to be a saint, and I'm very happy for that. So, congratulations on going to sainthood, and I'm very happy. And God bless you, Carlos Acubis. All right. Anyone heard about the Olympic? I'm never gonna get to. Anyone heard about the Olympics? The Olympics agreed on doing esports.
Oh, I have to talk about that shit. The problem with the whole esports thing is that it's not just the esports they're trying to commit to it. They're also committing a multi-year contract with NFTs, which is kind of funny considering, and all like 99.9% of NFTs all have 0% money in them. Because NFTs were not meant to be a thing. Like, at least crypto is still going kind of strong. NFTs, on the other hand, they're just worthless because they don't make any goddamn sense. How are you supposed to say you own something on a piece of like computer paper?
That's true. That's true. That's one of the things. That's one of the things that we're going to talk about here. Supposedly that they announced that they're gonna, by next year, they're gonna have it in Saudi Arabia. Wow, that's a start.
Yeah, it's already a fun start. Also, you have to look at it from another perspective. Another thing, they canceled the Mario and Sonic at the Olympics games for this shit.
Oh yeah,
which is sad, but also funny considering they got into NFTs way too late. After they're all fucking completely destroyed.
No, yeah, it's just really crazy that they got rid of it. The esports teams I can understand, but NFTs, like, really, for me, they're gonna start doing it. Like, they all voted for them. So the first edition will be held 2025 in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia.
The other issue with the whole NFT thing I have to bring up is that the fact that there was a canceled they canceled an entire series from. Remember when I think it was Square Enix decided to go into NFTs, and and they sold fucking Tomb Raider because of it, the Tomb Raider franchise because of it. There's a reason half these companies are dead.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm just trying to have to
Yeah, I know. I understand. Like, it's just the thing is though, like for me, like that. the thing is, though, if you're gonna do an esports sponsored by Olympics, I want to see. This is what I want to see, but I doubt that's gonna be the first. I don't know how the first one's gonna be. I don't know how it's gonna be like, but for me, if I were gonna do it, you want to make it special, right? It's the Olympics, right? You do the Olympics every 4 years, right?
Yep.
Why not do something special for the esports Olympics, right? Have fighting games on there. Each one sponsored. Like, who wants to see someone win a gold medal for Street Fighter?
Knowing how the last time they tried that one, it's not worth it.
No, and
then remember when Evo happened and that whole Evo having Street Fighter and nobody, and like how dumb of an idea it was. Because not only nobody's gonna watch Evo on ESPN. I mean, people do, but not like actually.
Oh yeah, they tried doing that once, and that's probably one of the reasons why they did the censored stuff for Street Fighter 5 or whatever. They censored Armika's butt or something. The whole controversy around that.
They also made one of the contestants get dressed into something a little more modest because they didn't want to have any issues with modesty.
Yeah, that's not a good sign to put. Who goes to ESPN to watch Evo?
Exactly. Ooh. That's why I don't want the world gaming. Don't think that's a good idea to have esports for the Olympics. It doesn't make. It kind of makes a little. It doesn't really make any sense.
For me, if they're gonna do it perfectly, for me personally, you can have, if you work with Nintendo too, you can have Mario Kart, Splatoon, and Smash Bros. On there. But I don't know if the only problem is I don't know if the Olympics want to work with Nintendo again. Sega after they just blew them off.
Dude, I don't even think Nintendo wants to work with them again.
I know. So basically, yeah. And then you have your online mobile games, then your 5-on-5, and then
your competitive
your shooters. Yeah, your shooters and all that.
So you also have to understand, there's a whole Nintendo has a lot of stuff going on. I don't think they want to add another Olympic committee bullshit, especially. Let me put in a good example of something that I would argue pissed me off because of the whole debacle. And Omar will know what I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm. All right.
So back in 2014, I used to play Dust 514, which was because a PS3 shooter that was connected to a game EVE Online, which I played for almost over 10 years now, which is already sad. And the problem with it, in May 2014, they announced Project Legion, which is supposed to be a PC-only port for Dust 514, which pissed off multiple people, including Sony, because Sony published Dust 514 first party.
Not only that, we played a little bit of the freaking beta, and then they just quietly canceled it.
That was Nova. Which is even worse, because and now Vanguard's around. It looks fun. I wish I could run Vanguard. Vanguard looks like so much fun. I can't run it though because it's in beta. And it requires 16 gigs of RAM.
Oh.
That's how insane it is. I can't even play the game, and they haven't optimized it yet. Because the beta's been on and off for monthly since December. And it pisses me off that I can't play the goddamn game.
Whoa.
No, it's the thing is though. They had something with, what's it called, Nova?
But Nova, yeah, you had something going on.
You had something. I played it too.
And I've seen footage of Vanguard. It does not interest me at all. Because it's an extraction shooter. People play it, but I want the military side of things. I want military shooter simulation,
Yeah. So
maybe I'm just weird.
No, but the thing is though, for the Olympics, if it's done perfectly, this could be probably the biggest gaming event. One of the biggest, other than Evo and other stuff. You see?
Oh yeah, no, but what I was trying to explain the whole situation. There's also a second situation that Sony put themselves in by publishing Eve Valkyrie, which is no longer with us as well. And Eve Valkyrie was really fun. They also published Eve Gunjack, which also didn't help. That's the one thing that kind of survived the whole, So that's so it's kind of a comparison of how Nintendo might not want anything to do with them. You know what I'm saying?
The Olympics, yeah. After the whole Nintendo thing, at this point, Nintendo Sega just should make a Mario Sonic platformer. At this point, really do it. Just do it. You
Or
had
just make a Mario Sonic Party game. That isn't the Olympics, like a Mario Party style game.
For me, I'd rather have like an actual game where like there's a crossover between like the platformers. But hopefully that happens someday. Hopefully
I understand.
Hopefully that happens. Hopefully it does.
Or a soccer game. I would love a soccer game with them.
The last time they made soccer game, they made
I know Mario Strikers Battle League, and that was fun.
That's fun, but they just fucked it up. They fucked it up.
They fucked a lot of things up.
It's because the thing is, though, they want to give you all the characters, but they want to give you free updates, and then free updates just to say, "Oh, we're not finished with it yet," or whatever, and just
but it could be worse. It could be like they don't even try, like Battlefield, for example, 2042. I would argue that is one of the I played Battlefield 5, and I still prefer Battlefield 1 over it, which is really good. Battlefield 1's like World War 1.
Yeah.
It's really good.
No, yeah, it's just like you said. It's like you said, yeah. So basically, that's how we do that. But it could be the biggest thing if done right.
Right. But let's be real. There's one of the big reasons, and this is one of the big reasons I don't think we're ever gonna get a polished Pokemon game ever again. Is because Nintendo makes way too much money to justify having, not justify. That's a bad word to say. Not willing to do this. Like Pokemon. Pokemon is not only their most profitable franchise, it is the most profitable franchise in the entire history of mankind.
No, yeah.
And it's only been around for 25 years, so it's like, what the fuck?
No, yeah, it's just for me the Olympics. It could be the biggest thing, or it could be the biggest dud. That's what I'm saying.
You also have the issue with the Olympics is that, and I'm bringing this up for posterity for reasons. It has a lot of the same problems from the FIFA World Cup, where people who want to host the Olympics usually end up regretting it immediately.
Oh yeah, there's a whole thing now where people are no longer wanting to host Olympics because of it's not worth it financially. It's not worth it. That's the biggest one of the biggest.
Yeah. And it's kind of funny when you think about what's going to happen if no one wants to host the Olympics. I'm kind of glad we didn't host the Olympics in 2016. That would have been fucking awful.
We lost
the World Cup. It's an entire country.
No, yeah, and then that's also a problem too, as well, with the World Cup too. Well, like the new for other countries that are not like into like football, or not like big, like they just add more stadiums and then they just don't end up using them, or just they get demolished.
No, I get it.
That's one of the things that too.
That's actually what happened with Brazil and shit. I know. Where they had built a bunch of fucking stadiums and nobody fucking uses, and it's such a problem.
It's a problem. Yep. The thing is, at least with esports, you don't have to worry about a stadium or anything because they have one.
At the same time, it might need to expand in case they have more than what they expected. Like Pokemon tournaments, for example, you're just expecting like 4 games. You're expecting TCG, VGC, Go, and then Unite nowadays. Unite's really fun, by the way. You have to try it out one time.
Yeah.
But you can't expect how many games we're gonna. It's like you
so the thing is still since next year, there's not basically a lot of time to organize with big companies a year.
Yeah.
I would argue give it 2 years and then you'll be prepared to.
Yeah. It's supposedly like they're doing it next year, so basically like you won't have a lot of time. Like you won't have a lot of
guaranteed at least maybe 18 months at most, if you want, depending on when you want to do it. Guarantee you, if you want to do it at the start of the year, you have like 5 months, and that's insane. That's not good.
I don't know, to do it too as well. Like it's like I started to notice that Saria is doing a lot of stuff now. You start to notice that ever since like they started doing stuff, you notice that Saria is doing WWE events, sporting events.
Well, there's
and then esport events too as well.
So basically, they're trying to wash away a lot of the blood money that they have from all of the human rights violations. So there's a reasoning behind it. Whether it's ethical, which is not, is also kind of questionable. So it's why the whole live golf thing is such a big issue. Like it was such a big thing that PGA couldn't compete with them, so they joined them. And the reasoning behind it is a lot of fucking places that a lot of golfers decide to choose to live golf because their guarantee for last place is $750,000. You can't even if you get cut in the first round, you make nothing from PGA. So there's a reason if you can make enough money to support yourself or family, then it's justified,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so it's really gonna say. I think you need to start doing.
It's kind of
frustrating. I think you should do like every 4 years and let like a thing that do esports. So I feel like I think it'd be a lot more cheaper than hosting the Olympics every.
You're not supposed to host the Olympics every year.
I don't know if they're gonna do that shit every year or every 4 years because it's.
Because it ruins the point of having an Olympic.
Yeah, so I'm supposed to have it do it like every 4 years, and then do it like every 4 years, and then work from there. Get some sponsors, get some game companies, because to tell you the truth, I don't mind seeing Capcom. Definitely Street Fighter has to be on there. They're gonna do fighting games, a whole bunch of other games as well. But it also would affect, the thing is though, that will also affect another big, if it becomes popular, that's also going to affect big gaming tournaments like Evo and all, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The Fortnite World Cup and all that, and you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't think anyone wants, to deal with the Olympics at all, let's be real. Especially after the entire, except Saudi Arabia, apparently, but you know what I mean, right? No normal gaming company that already has registered tournaments for everything, or any normal tournament goer would want this. What would be the point? And plus, it would probably just deal with a lot of USA, South Korea dominating.
Damn.
And I'm being honest, there's a reason Pokemon has they have because Pokemon's so fucking big, there's an argument to be made that all of the every single country has a chance. Most likely, it's going to end up with America or Japan, but still, every country has at least some sort of chance, or every continent, besides the Antarctica, because nobody fucking lives in Antarctica, has at least some sort of chance to have a world champion. You can't do that with it's like having basketball in the Olympics. There's no reason for any team to
Yeah,
maybe I'm just losing my mind.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, so basically, if it's done, it could be probably one of the biggest esports events of all time. It could probably be
if done incorrectly, it could be one of the biggest money holes ever.
Pretty much, yeah. Even though there are some sporting events or esports already happening on and all that, it's just it is what it is. So we'll see. We'll see. It has potential to be something, but I don't expect it to be this huge, within the first year.
I'm gonna be honest. It's gonna end up. It might end up like the first season of the XFL, just a one-shot thing, and then never again.
Yeah.
Basically, yeah. It could happen.
Because no local promoter wants any of this, because at least for and no big promotion that does fighting sucking games like this wants it either. I would argue, because it pretty much takes away from their own world championship series.
Yeah, because think about it. Fortnite has their own thing. Capcom and other people who make fighting games get their own fucking world, their own world stage. Especially Tekken Arc System Works and Capcom.
Right.
Bandai Namco, yeah.
Especially Pokemon, where it has its own fucking circuit. I don't think Nintendo's ever gonna work with the community again because of how stupid they are.
Oh, trust me, they don't even want to work with Evo again.
Yeah.
Especially now it's Sony owned stuff.
It's like literally one of the dumbest things ever, and I'm like so here. It's like dumb and like even worse in the worst way ever. But whatever.
But it is what it is. What is what it is. What it is. But it could be the biggest thing or be the biggest flop. But we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens overall. I don't mind having Olympics for video games, to tell you the truth. Yeah. It's about damn time because video games gotten so much in the rise as it is.
Yeah.
So overall, we'll see what happens. We'll see how they do it, and hopefully it's not just Saudi Arabia who hosts this stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no.
Hopefully it's not just Saudi Arabia who hosts this stuff. So that's we're on there. So speaking of which, have you guys let's see here. Let's talk about the Nintendo Direct a little bit. Let me just come back real quick with some water and all that. I'll be right back.
All right, I'll be on screen still.
All right, so
but yeah, like the one reason. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention for Pokemon World, for the Pokemon VGC Championship. This will be the last. This will be the last championship. At least the last. This will be one of the last championships that will use Regulation G, which is pretty much a free for all at this point, barring mythicals. Regulation H will start on at least for now. Because Regulation H starts on September 1st and goes until July 5th. And Regulation H for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet means no legendaries and no Paradox Pokemon, which makes things a lot more interesting.
Damn.
Because that's a very specific... It's interesting because of the fact that they're not... No legendaries is like one thing. But no Paradox Pokemon, that's completely a different story. That's actually... because it makes everything more like team comp skill based instead of just having a legendary on there. Also, if you're in the Chicago area by DePaul University, there is going to be some I think a watch party for the Pokemon VGC World, and if you live in the Chicagoland area, I'll probably do some shout outs later. I'll definitely do some shout outs later on.
Awesome.
So there's going to be a Lincoln Park Zoo tournament coming up. What the fuck is going on? Oh, there he is.
I'm back.
There's going to be a Lincoln Park Zoo tournament. Yeah. Welcome back. I'm just talking about Pokemon stuff. What's going on with the new system and stuff?
Yeah.
I fucking because they and I'll catch up Omar later on if he ever wants to play Pokemon competitive because it's really good.
Yeah.
All right. So we're gonna talk about the Nintendo Direct so far. So you haven't talked about it. Okay, the Nintendo Direct. So, have you guys seen the Nintendo Direct at all?
I think I don't remember exactly, but I know I saw a couple of things. I don't remember off the exact top of my head. What the fuck is this thing?
Okay, so Nintendo Direct happened on. All right, we can talk about a little bit about it. So Nintendo Direct happened on June 18th, on Tuesday, June 18, 2024. The Nintendo Direct that I couldn't talk about in the past podcast.
Yeah.
Due to it being announced like more later on.
Right.
Like a week or two later from the last one. So basically it started out with, having the Mario Luigi Brothers ship.
Oh yeah, I saw this one. It looks so good.
It looks really good. And it's been like almost 9 years since a new game came out, a brand new game.
Yeah, like 5 since the last remake they had, I'm pretty sure.
9 for a brand new entry.
Yeah, that's true.
9 years for a brand new entry, which looks really good and stuff. And then you got the sequel to the first Fairy Tail action RPG, Fairy Tail 2, that's coming out this winter. You got Fantasia Neo Dimension, which is another RPG game coming on holiday 2024. Switch Sports is finally getting basketball on a free update in the summer, which I don't know.
I'm actually wanting to play those games, like the Nintendo Switch Sports games. They look so much fun.
I know. And then there's this one game too called Neo Memories in, I think, of Orbit that looks like like one of those games like Hollow Knight or whatever.
Yeah.
So that looks good. Okay, and then for shits and giggles, I put Hello Kitty Island Adventure because of the damn on it's a South Park meme now.
Did you see the South Park Snow Day is getting a roadmap? We'll talk about it later.
I heard South Park. I heard that game really is bad. It's
getting a roadmap for updates and stuff, which is actually kind of cool. I heard it's not bad. I mean, it's bad, but it could be worse. But it's bad by it's bad by like past South Park standards from the last 10 years because it wasn't. I don't think it was meant to be the way it is.
No.
Yeah.
So yeah. So basically, Hello Kitty I mentioned is basically I think certainly I just call it Animal Crossing clone. Think of it that way.
Uh-huh.
Supposedly, supposedly Hello Kitty I mentioned did not exist during that time when Bubbles made that thing.
Because
I play Hello Kitty Island Adventure.
I thought it was Hello Kitty. I'm an adventurer. I don't know why that makes more.
It turned to a meme when the first thing after the direct. Yeah, after the direct. Yeah, after when the direct was finished. You got the Looney Tunes Sports arcade sports game called Looney Tunes Wacky World of Sports coming on fall 2024. And then Among Us got a new update which is available now, where supposedly you could play as your roles as trackers. So basically, you could track everyone. So basically, you could track people where they were at, so you could tell if they're bluffing or not.
Okay.
So that way you can. That way you know for sure if they're not. Are you telling the truth or not? And then Noisemaker. So basically, those are crewmate roles. The tracker and the noisemaker. You make a noise when you're dead. So basically, it alerts everyone when you're dead. So basically, yeah. And then for imposter roles, you got Phantom, which you could turn invisible and kill. That's pretty cool. And I thought it was really cool for an update. So for Among Us, which is really cool.
We're gonna have to play that one day, aren't we?
Damn, I don't have it in Nintendo Switch. What the fuck?
Just you don't play it on phone or Xbox.
It's on PS4, Xbox. It's on basically everything.
It's everything.
Oh, nice.
It's such a good game to fuck around with.
Wait, what's it called?
Among Us.
Is it for digital or you can buy it for PlayStation?
Digital.
It's digital.
Damn.
You can buy it.
Well, I think it's free on.
Free on phones.
Free on phones. I think you could get a physical copy of it, but I'm not sure of that game on PS4 or whatever. But you're gonna need like online though. That's the thing.
Oh shit, that's a fucked up thing, man. Like,
how do you
get it on phone? Get it on phone.
Yeah. All right.
It's really like it's pretty easy to get on phone and stuff.
Very easy to get phone, yeah. So really cool update, and Donkey Kong Country returns to HD.
Oh, sweet!
Coming back,
a classic game, man.
The Wii game that's coming back. That's getting like Switch port. So it's gonna include 80 levels, including levels that were only on the 3DS version.
That's cool.
So that's coming out January 16th of 2025.
And then we're still waiting. I'm still waiting on news for Pokemon Legends ZA. One of the streamers I would.
Like you said before, they're gonna probably announce on the. And you were right about that. They're probably announcing another Pokemon Direct.
I don't know. It's been like how long has it been? Like fucking
a few months, I think.
Yeah, but like. Well, at least it's not coming out this year. That would have been fucked.
Yeah. So I heard Dragon Quest. So basically, Dragon Quest. The first 2 Dragon Quests are going to come out. A remake for it's going to be like in the style of Octopath Traveler. I think you remember how Octopath Traveler looks like. So it's going to be in the remakes going to look in that style like that, which looks really nice. So Dragon Quest 1, 2, and 3. So the third one's coming out November 14th of this year. They call it HD 2D, which I can kind of see it. And then 1 and 2 are coming together. Remake coming for 2025. So for those who like Dragon Quest or whatever, that's gonna be it too.
Ooh.
I'm not gonna talk about the shitty Funko game that can go wrong.
Okay, I almost bought a Funko Pop, honestly, and I was like, because it was a Sylveon Funko Pop, because it looks so goddamn adorable. And even though I'm not a big a Funko person, like I just wanted I started buying a bunch of fairy type stuff because I'm because I'm like a fairy, I guess. My favorite Pokemon is Clefairy.
Oh my god.
No, but in all seriousness, though, the trailer when you see for the Funko game looks like shit. I'm not gonna tell you.
Oh my god! What the hell?
It really looks bad. Yeah.
It does not look good. It's awful, actually.
Are you playing that?
No, it's a Funko game. Yes.
I know, but is it kind of reminds you of that really bad Wii game? You know, if like that Wii Me or something like that. I don't know what it's called.
Which one?
I think it was Wii Sports. The
Wii Sports is good. Shut up.
I know, but like the characters look slightly funny looking. They look like blocks or something.
Well, which one would that have been? Yeah, be the guy.
I think it was the boxing challenge, which I personally love. By the way,
those are good though.
I know those are good. I'm not bashing them or anything. I'm just giving my I'm just trying to compare that Funko game that Omar talked about to the Wii game. Yeah, but
okay.
I think the Funko game might be trash or some shit. I don't know.
Oh, it looks trash. Why does it look so trash?
Yeah, it does look trash.
Yeah, it does.
Oh
look okay, God. And then the tower, and then the what do you call it, Metal Slug Tower Defense Reloaded. The Tower Defense game is available now on Switch and other consoles too as well. It's a free to play, so it's not. And then for Nintendo Switch Online, all the Nintendo Switch expansion pack. Supposedly for GBA, which is available now. Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past 4 Swords.
Yeah.
And then Metroid Prime Zero missions on there.
We are gonna have to play 4 Swords for once, aren't we? That game's really good, actually. Or play it one day on Switch.
And Metroid Zero mission, so which is good to have. And then they make their own. And then Nintendo made their own 64. They made a separate new section for Nintendo 64, but for games that are 17 plus. For the mature games, for the M-rated N64 games, called Nintendo 64 Mature 17 plus. Which includes Perfect Dark and Turok, which are available now.
Oh god, Perfect! I'd never played Perfect Dark, but I remember playing Turok Evolution, and that was the weirdest game ever. Because it was like a mature, like it wasn't hokey. Because like Turok. Okay, so Turok was made is a Valiant, actually a Keystone, like a Golden Key Comics character that got purchased by Valiant along with Magnus Robot Fighter and Solar, Man of the Atom. All of them became part of like the Valiant comic line with characters like Ninjak and Exo Manowar.
Damn.
They're such stupid names and I love them. And then who else? Ninjak especially. And then I remember there was an advertisement for Exo Manowar X Cross teaming up with Turok Dinosaur Hunter. That's all I have to say on it.
No, yeah. So basically, if you like those games, like they're available now on the Nintendo Switch Online expansion. Not the
mature audiences only.
Yeah, I can't believe they made a separate thing for mature. But I guess I understand
because blame them
because the parents gonna say, "Why is my son playing many games?" And all that. You know how those Karen parents are. You know how them. You know how they are. Because they're gonna say, "Oh, at least Nintendo saying, oh, there's the 17 plus thing. There should be a warning sign. If they don't get it, that's the parents' fault right there." But even then, would parents buy a fucking subscription? Well, maybe not. I'm not sure.
Who knows?
Okay, so basically, and then a new entry to the Phantom Brave RPG series coming out in 2025.
Damn.
Okay, and then
I actually played one of the Phantom Pain games, but I kind of gave up on that game. So yeah.
Phantom Brave. Phantom Brave.
Oh, I thought you said Phantom Pain. Never mind.
No.
No, all right.
Oh, you're thinking about Metal Gear, weren't you?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's a whole different game. That's Phantom Brave. That's a whole different game. That
was, okay.
That was like it originally came out as the first game originally was a PSP RPG game.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
No, that's a whole thing. And then coming this year, 2024, I'm gonna take you for a ride. I'll take you for a ride.
Oh yeah, Marvel. I'm so excited for that.
Morgan, I'm very excited for it. We're both very excited. We even got Punisher the fucking game in that shit,
which is really cool.
Oh,
I know people are saying that's fucking weird, but I said, you know what? Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Would you be happy where these shit? You getting shit. Like,
oh my god,
you know how much those games cost separately? Hundreds of fucking dollars.
Some of those games don't come out. Some of those games also don't have like separate like official releases.
Oh my god!
Unless you go on to really shitty games like the shitty consoles like the PlayStation and Saturn, which those consoles have no business in running some of these games.
No, and then not only that though, the Punisher game me and Morgan played the Punisher game. It was good. It was a fun time.
Damn.
The Punisher beat 'em up game.
It's just a beat 'em up, but it's really good beat 'em up.
I
would argue there are better beat 'em ups like the Dungeons and Dragons beat 'em up that we played through. That is very fun.
But if it weren't for that, we wouldn't get Marvel vs. Capcom. We're gonna tell you that.
Right.
If it weren't for that, we wouldn't get like that.
We wouldn't have gotten X-Men Children of the Atom, I guess.
Yeah, Children of the Atom is on there. That's true.
And Children of the Atom is really good.
Yep. And then Marvel Superheroes. Then you got
Marvel X-Men vs. Street Fighter. Marvel Superheroes vs. Street Fighter. And then Marvel vs. Capcom 1 and 2. I do have a story to tell about X-Men vs. Children of the Atom. So like 10 years ago, this is back when I first started doing Fightcade because of the certain like cryptocurrency guys I used to hang out with from Trollcoin. One day I'm setting up playing Fightcade on some Fightcade match, and this guy comes in asking help for his stuff. He's like a streamer. Actually ends up like, and I end up like, he's like, hey, can I get some help setting this up? It's like, sure, I'm the one that helps him. We play a couple of matches, and then I play some matches with him on his stream. That guy that ended up being Maximilian.
Not Maximilian Pegasus, right?
No, Maximilian dude. He's a big YouTuber, plays a lot of fighting games.
Okay.
That was my first experience with him.
He looked like the guy from Nickelback.
Yeah.
Can you say that hero can save us? Not gonna sit here.
That was my
first god.
Max. It made me want to be a streamer ever since.
Oh.
You know that song from like Spider-Man 1?
He's actually one of the better streamers I've had. If I didn't get into EVE Online, I would have gotten into fighting games because
oh, trust me,
I want a down to earth guy.
No, and the thing is, though, I want to go to Evo. Really want to go to Evo. One of these, I have to go to Evo.
We're gonna have to I'm already planning on.
The thing is, though, Morgan. The problem is Evo's on the this year. It was on one of the hottest weekends of all time,
which is why
it's hard to do it and during the summer because summer is really fucking hot in Vegas.
Here's my idea: we do one day. We do the Pokemon VGC circuit and stuff.
Damn.
Because it's so fun. Like Pokemon TCG, the VGC circuit. They have multiple games you can do. Like you can do VGC, TCG, Unite, the actual Go, all of which are really good games. Go is probably and even Go has very significant strategy towards it, even if it's like kind of like a screen tapper. It has stuff you can do with it.
No, but in all seriousness, yes, it's just Marvel vs. Capcom Fighting Game Collection Arcade Classics coming out this year. We don't know the release date yet. I wish they released the release date during Evo, but that did not happen though.
I don't blame them. They're probably trying to.
I have a feeling it's probably gonna be fall. It's probably gonna be fall, and probably gonna be fall or before. It's probably gonna be fall or during or before close by holiday season.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes, that's.
Okay.
I'm very happy this collection is going to exist because it's gonna be a physical too. The only version the only thing that's gonna be left out is Xbox. That's the only people that are gonna be left out is Xbox.
Oh,
because there's a lot of there's an issue with MT framework stopping support on the Switch, on the Xbox One and stuff. So that's why we've been having so many issues.
Speaking of the Xbox, there was this really old racing game called. There was this really old racing commercial that's called "Who's Your Daddy? Who's Your Daddy?" And the girl's like, why you call me that? You're my cousin, not my daddy. And they played commercial for that stuff. It was only released on Xbox, the original Xbox, not the 360, not the one, and not the.
We know.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a really funny commercial.
No, but yeah, I'm very happy this collection is gonna exist, and it's gonna be on physical too. So basically, yeah, if I were you guys, if I were everyone else that liked those games, buy a physical copy of it. Buy a physical copy because those games right now are super expensive to get physically. I'm very happy. I'm super surprised. I got the Dreamcast version for $60.
Wow.
Around when I bought it a couple years ago. Now it's probably worth a lot more now. And trust me, that was still expensive no matter what for an old game.
Yeah.
So basically, yeah. And then Super Mario. And then the new Super Mario Party, Jopli? I can't pronounce the name.
Junpei?
Junpei, I think, yeah. So basically, that's coming out October 17, 2024. It's gonna have over 110 mini games, and then they have like a little Koopatron, like a Koopathon or whatever, where like, you have up to 20 players and shit or whatever.
Oh my god!
Shit, which is crazy for a Mario Party game.
Wow, that's gonna be cool.
So that looks really cool. Super Mario Party, Jubilee, I think that's what it's called. Yeah, something like that. I can't pronounce stuff right now. It's just gonna be cool. And then there's a new Legend of Zelda, Legend of Zelda Echoes of Wisdom, when you play as Zelda as the main character.
Yeah.
Zelda's getting her own game now.
Nice.
So basically, she's gonna use a staff that's gonna do stuff like bring a table out of nowhere, use stuff like to use that to throw rocks or whatever, and a whole bunch of other stuff. And so basically, yeah, it's gonna be she'll use her staff to bring out like rocks. You could bring out enemies to fight for you and a whole bunch of other stuff. You could bring up tables, beds, and a whole bunch of other stuff to help you climb, or bring like water to. It's there's a whole bunch of a lot of stuff I can't go into. Like that's supposed to be coming out September 26th of 2024.
Oh wow.
September 2. So yeah, so that's it. And then on that same day too, on Nintendo Switch Nintendo Switch Lite Hyrule Edition is coming out on that day too as well. So basically, yeah, that's gonna be another version for Nintendo Switch Lite.
Collectors.
Yeah, for collectors.
I'm being generous there.
Yeah, I know it's I don't understand how people who go buy multiple consoles for collections. I don't understand how they do it.
I assume it was Investorbles doing that, but yeah.
There's actually people who collect consoles, especially special.
Like how? Why?
It's a thing in the gaming community that some people do, but I cannot afford to do that.
No, I don't think anyone should be able to afford to do that.
Maybe I understand buying special edition consoles and all that. I get it, but it's like for me, like to buy like a fucking Switch multiple times, that's like overkill for me.
Insanity.
Look, and that's the thing, I'm the type of person who will be willing to spend like hundreds of dollars on a retro game
Yeah, because those are collector's things. Not a Switch shouldn't be a collector thingy.
And that's just me saying that. You can say the same thing. Like, yeah, it's just the thing is though. It's just one game that you buy once in a while compared to consoles like
everything. Yeah.
Yeah. So basically, yeah. But I understand. But that's if you could do it, that's you. You know what I'm saying?
I know you do.
And Stray. You know the cat, the indie cat game that they have to trying to go. The cat is trying to go back to his family or whatever. That's finally coming out on Switch for holiday 2024. Oh yeah, and the Ace Attorney remakes are coming out. The Ace Attorney Investigation remakes are coming out on September 6th, 2024, which you're gonna have two Ace Attorney games, one especially one that's never released outside Japan, which is really cool. I wish Nintendo would release Mother 3, but that's a whole different story.
Yeah.
That's a whole different story, but overall, you can switch between there's some feature like you can switch from the old sprites to like the new one, or go back to the old sprites back in the DS.
Okay, so they're pulling like a Halo thingy.
You could choose between the sprites or like the new animation sprites or the old ones.
So one of the things I remember, like the first Halo Anniversary Collection, the one that played Halo, that was Halo 1, just Halo 1. Had a thing where you can toggle back and between the original graphics and the updated ones, which was really cool actually. In real time, it was actually kind of cool. It was probably not. It was probably pricey to do that.
Okay, go on, Morgan.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm still here. I'm just playing Pokemon Unite.
No, but yeah, it's gonna be really cool. I'm happy we're getting at least. I noticed I noticed that for the Ace Attorney, they're releasing like games that they never released outside Japan, which is which is really cool. Which is really cool because it gives people more people for a translated game and all that to be fully translated. All that, which is like with official translation and everything. So yeah. And then for early 2025, we're gonna have 100 line Last Defense Academy, which is basically the same people make Danganronpa. It's about a guy who has like the world's going like to shit or whatever with monsters and everything, and he was enrolled into academy to try to survive for 100 days to survive. And to defend the school for like 100 days against those monsters. So I think probably alien monsters or whatever. And that's basically the premise of it. So that's coming out early 2025. And then finally, we finally got a little bit of a gameplay, little bit of look at the gameplay for Metroid Prime 4 Beyond. It took years, but it finally happened.
I'm super excited that they brought back who from Hunters, and it's fucking terrifying that they brought back the one guy who's fucking, kind of terrifying in a way. So can I explain what Silux's whole deal is? He's one of the only one of two of the hunters from Metroid Prime Hunters that has an actual connection to Samus in some sort of light. Weavile was the other one. Weavile was a guy who wanted space pirate that wanted revenge on Samus after he got fucking crippled by Samus and became a cyborg. Anyway, Silux was apparently an attempt by the Federation, the Galactic Federation, or whatever they call them nowadays, to remake a version of Samus' power suit. One completely wrong, guys. The person who's ever in there is super fucking insane now and wants to destroy the entire Federation along with Samus. It's hilarious. How did the Federation also corrupt as fuck? So you have to understand that.
Oh my god!
It's like the Earth Federation and fucking Gundam, and this is gonna end, which is like the Galente Federation in EVE Online. Just all sorts of huge drama and fucking political scandal and shit. At least look at Caldari, it's just gonna be the US in like 20 years. So where it's the work will make it easy. Where work, as long as you work, you will be fine. Like go and take. Okay, never mind. Keep going.
Yeah, and that's basically it for the Nintendo Switch Direct, which I'm looking for. Some games. I thought it was a good Direct. Good games are getting released and all that. It's like really awesome to see. So we're looking forward to it. I'm gonna see what we're gonna do. So basically, yeah. That's our Nintendo Direct. So that's Nintendo Direct. So we'll look forward to the Switch. Hopefully, we got some good stuff happening around the end of the Switch lifespan. We got some new news.
I'm so excited. I wouldn't be surprised if they didn't release the Switch 2 for this shit. Because I don't care about the Switch 2. As long as the Switch can run anything, I'm happy. Not anything, but anything Nintendo. As long as the Nintendo Switch can run and then
could run the game well. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, hell, it doesn't even have to run the game well. Like everyone bought Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, so as long as it runs the game and the game is like good.
I don't want another Pokemon situation. That's all I'm telling you about right now.
You need to play Scarlet or Violet. It's really good, even for all of the problems it has. It is still one of my favorite Pokemon. It's still my favorite Pokemon game, and that says a lot because I grew up with Ruby and Sapphire. I would argue if the bugs weren't there, it's what would go from being like a great Pokemon game to the best Pokemon game of all time. It's that good. Like even the DLC is really good, and all the connections to each of the games is awesome. The only issue people will have is the bugs. The competitive seems actually amazing. I would argue competitive's bigger than ever now. It also didn't help that it also doesn't help that it made like 17 million copies in the span of 3 days. And I was when I went to GameStop and worked there, I was hyped for Scarlet and Violet because that for two reasons: one, it's a new Pokemon game, and two, it means I didn't have to try to get people to pre-order Hogwarts Legacy.
That's good. Yeah. No, but other than that, yeah. So basically, we're looking forward to all these games for Switch, and we're gonna. Yeah, so we're gonna see how things go. How things go from there.
Oh, my veteran. Thank God. Sorry, I'm playing Pokemon again.
No, but overall, yeah. So overall, the Nintendo Direct was actually good. Looking forward to it. Looking forward to the next games. Now onwards, let's talk about the M-rated horror game supposedly, which basically supposedly it was like it's still kind of like horror, but it's just basically detective work basically. So basically around this earlier more correctly it was earlier this month, right? So basically email
I understand, Omar. Are you still there?
Email the Smiley Man. The teaser for it was like, oh my god, it was like so fucking like crazy. Did you guys see the fucking the teaser for it?
Yeah.
For the Smiley Man, it looked fucking crazy and everything.
Wait, what's it called?
Emo, the Smiley Man. The Smiley Man. He had a paper bag with a fucking the smile on the thing and just looked creepy as fuck. For the first thing, and so far it looked great. And then 1 week later, supposedly it was revealed it was supposedly a new entry for the Famicom detective.
It looks so good though.
Yeah, it turned out it was a new Famicom detective club teaser for the game. It's gonna be a new game that for 30 years that they're finally releasing a new one. For 30 years, and so far it's gonna be more. I know some people are kind of disappointed because it's more visual novelty or whatever. You have to look for clues or whatever, but you're still solving murders or whatever and all that. The Smiley Man stuff. So basically, yeah. So basically, there was two. It's rated M, so basically this is the first M-rated game. So basically, it's a more darker one. Knowing that supposedly a little bit about it, so basically what the Smiley Man does, like he gives people gives girls a bag to put over their head in exchange for their fucking life.
Oh shit! That sounds like a game I want to play.
Yeah, which is crazy and stuff. It's based like so basically there's like an urban legend that's going on around there in the game universe, and they have to figure out what the fuck is going to happen. So basically, they have to solve the mystery. Your detectives have to solve the murders and all that.
Yeah.
So basically, it's supposedly like it's like kind of like visual novel, but it's like with like you still have to search for clues or whatever. So basically, So basically, if I know people are disappointed because they thought it was like a actual like a horror game where like you're gonna have to walk around, get scared or whatever. It's basically like
I would prefer if it wasn't that.
I would prefer like a more like people more horror game like game, but I think it's perfectly fine for what it is.
Right.
For me, I don't think it's like a whole bunch of big deal, but I do understand why people are upset about it. But it's whatever. It's whatever though. But it did make a lot of talking point for a week between with Nintendo fans and stuff.
Right.
Ugh.
For all, people should give the game a shot before they even judge.
Ooh, nice. Is it for PS4?
No, it's only for Switch.
Ah, shit.
It's a Nintendo game. What else do you expect?
What the fuck?
Like I said, it's a Nintendo game. What else do you expect?
Damn. What sucks?
So I know it sucks, but that's how this movie works.
Yeah. All right.
Then again, I don't know if you're gonna get into that game or not, depending on if you want to read a lot or not. Depending you're into that stuff. But overall, it looks like an interesting game. I like the play. Like I know I'm disappointed that it's not the way that people thought it was gonna be, but hey, I want to see how that game looks out, and overall, it is what it is, but overall, So, and now let's get on to our last thing of the whole entire thing. We're gonna talk about the Evo announcements.
All right.
Our last thing on the thing. So let's get right. Before we start, for those of you who want to know the winners for the Evo tournaments that we're finding. All right, so let me get into this. Okay, so your Evo 2024 winners are Sinaru from Japan for Under Night in Birth 2, Tekken 8 from Pakistan from Arsenal Nash for Pakistan. One is 5th Evo in Tekken. Street Fighter 3 from Japan from Japan. Move won that. For MK1 from the US, Sonic Fox won the 7th Evo title. For Grand Blue Fantasy versus Rising from the US, Aaron the Mac. And then for Guilty Gear Strive, we had a husband and wife battle because it was a Jacko Valentine versus Soul Bad Guy match up. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah. Yeah.
I just realized it was muted. Yeah, I can.
All right. It was like it was a Soul Bad Guy versus Jacko Valentine, so it was a husband and wife battle supposedly.
Right.
What the characters, yeah, and supposedly it was a reset, and then the person, then they caused a reset, and then they won the second one. So Nitro won from the US, won that one. Usually that Jacko Valentine, and I'm very happy that he won because I'm actually a Jacko Valentine player as well. So basically, yeah. And then for KOF 15, Shanghai from China won his fourth evil title and in KOF. Basically, yeah. 4 titles in KOF, yeah. Okay. And then for Street Fighter 6, for the US, Punk, an emotional win for Punk, winning his first ever evil title. So congratulations to all these winners. So congratulations to all these winners. Winning their titles, or whatever. And
yay!
Very good fight. There's plenty of good, exciting fights. So now we're gonna get to the announcements. All right. All right. So coming to fall 2024 for Tekken 8. Guess who came back again?
Oh my god, not him.
Fucking Heihachi.
Doesn't that make one of like the new character, whatever her name is, just kind of obsolete?
Not exactly.
Wasn't she just supposed to replace Heihachi?
Gameplay wise, for the character, yes, but story wise, I'm not sure how that's gonna go out. I'm still gonna play as her no matter what, so that doesn't really change the fact for me anything.
I know.
But Hachi had to come. Man, what is it with fighting game?
This is the second fighting game. I'm worried that Geese is gonna come back now.
Yeah, I was talking about that. Like, wait till Geese comes back for Fatal Fury City of the Wolves.
I wouldn't be surprised. He'd be like the final boss or something.
No, and Hachi looked like he didn't suffer anything except he had a fucking scar. That's basically it. So basically, what the fuck did he do? Just fucking flew, like he's just like fly like a bird, fly out of the fucking thing like he just. You know. No, but seriously though, first Bison, now Heihachi. Like you said before, Morgan, like SAK could do something funny.
Yeah, I know.
Which is crazy. Which is freaking crazy. So, and he kind of looked like Steve Harvey in one of the shots.
Yeah, no, it doesn't help. That doesn't help him out.
You want to see some Family Feud? I'm the Family Feud. You get the joke, Morgan?
I get it.
Okay,
I am the Family Feud. Oh wow!
And then supposedly they're gonna get Chipotle. They got Chipotle stuff that's going on right now inside Tekken, which is for free. Get your Chipotle shirts for your characters or everything. Yeah, Chipotle is doing because they also sponsor Evo for some reason.
Well, at least Family Feud is not feuding with the guy from The Price is Right. That's all. So.
So and then also Tekken 8's doing a Nike collab that's gonna be in the game too, but also selling actual shoes as well. Yeah. And then Morgan, did you see the
Terry one?
The Terry one? How did you feel how he looks?
I don't know. He looks like a Street Fighter character, that's for sure.
To me, I think people saying he looks ugly. I don't think he doesn't look that ugly.
Well, I mean, he has to be. Oh, that's bad. Sorry. I mean, he looks like what a Street Fighter 5 character would look like in my head.
I don't think he looks that bad. I think he looks fine. I'm sure he's not the best. He's not the best looking.
Sorry, I'm playing Pokemon, and it's like this guy literally just tanked like a fucking attack. Like he tanked like his Volcarona shouldn't have tanked that fucking attack. That pisses me off.
Bro.
Whatever.
So basically, I'm looking forward to play Terry. It's still fucking Terry, no matter what.
I know.
Exactly.
Still Terry Bogard. That just hope these Towers doesn't come back.
Ooh, that's bad.
Damn.
Well, I don't mean it that way, but
I'm talking Pokemon. I'm talking Pokemon.
Okay, and then for Guilty Gear Strive DLC, oh my god, that shit got fucking leaked in the morning before the whole thing.
Yeah.
I gotta tell you about that.
Yeah.
Remember I told you that guy shit got in the morning. Like I remember saying in the morning. It was like before church. I remember I said it to you before church. I was
right.
I had church like at 10, but I had to be there at 9 or 9:30 because I'm an usher. So I had to be there like at 8 in the morning. Saying like, wow, wow, that kind of ruined to watch the whole thing for people who just only watch the thing.
Oh no,
it's
not Baton Pass.
So basically, for Guilty Gear, Season Pass 2, which is available now to get, even though there's like not supposedly they're gonna have 3-on-3 tag. I don't know if it's gonna be like tag, but it's gonna 3-on-3 battles, and then the characters. Okay.
You're right, bro.
Yeah, I'm right. It says the characters. Okay, so the characters they're gonna have for season 2 is they're gonna have Dizzy coming on tour, which my girl Dizzy's coming back, which is good. Venom's coming back in 2025. A new character, Unica, which she's gonna be. She's the new character that got revealed in the. She's gonna be a brand new playable character, but she's also a character in the Guilty Gear anime. That one that wants to kind of go destroy gears.
Right.
Which I think Soul Bad Guy tried to do that, but he never did because you see that gears are just as people as regular else. But that's the whole lore situation.
Mm-hmm.
So she wants to get rid of gears. So she's gonna be in the Guilty Gear anime. So of course they're gonna add her. I think they were gonna add her away. So so that's gonna come out next year, and then Lucy from Cyberpunk Edge Runners is gonna be the guest character that's coming to Guilty Gear, which is crazy. I'm looking forward to see how they're gonna add her in the game.
Right.
It's just mostly this is like a cyberpunk type of thing, and Guilty Gear is not that like that. Not really a cyberpunk type of future type game, but stylized as well. So I want to see how they're gonna do Lucy, which looks pretty. I can't believe that shit got leaked though. Someone got fired over it. I know that for sure.
Damn.
Most likely.
No, yeah, and the thing is though, the link was unlisted, so basically it wasn't like private. It's unlisted.
That's even funnier.
That's unlisted. Basically means that you can still get the link to it. All you have to do is just watch it. So I feel like, but all we know, Morgan, someone had to get fired for that.
Yeah, I know.
Which is crazy. So Grand Blue Fantasy versus Rising is adding Bercia and then Bicala. They're gonna add
they can watch the podcast again if they want to learn it, or we can link articles.
Yeah. So basically, Grand Blue versus Rising's adding character for Bercia and then Bicala.
Gonna
add to the game. Bercia's coming out on August 20th with the update, so that's coming up. And then Bicala's coming out in October, and then new characters. And then season 2 characters, season 2 pass announced. Sandalform. Sandalform. Oh, Sandalform. Yeah, Sandalform. Yeah, for season pass, character pass. Sorry if I can't pronounce the names. Sorry if I can't pronounce which names, but it's so basically that's your Grand Blue Fantasy versus Rising. Right. And then Multiverses announced Samurai Jack and then Beetlejuice.
Nice.
So basically, kind of dead in the water right now.
Is there like a Samurai Jack coming out? A game?
Not the game, the character.
The character for DLC.
Oh,
for Multiverses
on
July 23rd, which is available now. So basically,
damn, bro.
So basically, I think it's free to. I think the game's free to play. I'm not sure if you need a PlayStation. If you're gonna need PlayStation to play online. So I know Fortnite, you don't need it. Fortnite, you don't need to play online, but some games you do need it online, even though it's a free to play game.
Right.
I just play on PC, which you don't have to worry about playing online for anything.
Yeah.
So basically, and Beetlejuice coming out later on, and then for KOF 15, they're adding Mature and Vice. That's coming out in December. And then Free Marketer Wolves add Kevin Ryan to the roster, which is the cop.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
I don't know. And they announced Billy Kane too as well. Billy Kane looks way different. He has no bandana, but he has like white blonde hair.
Nice.
Hey Morgan.
Yeah, I'm here.
Do you think Billy Kane's still mad about Joe trying to get with his sister?
Probably.
So yeah, Billy I can't believe they didn't announce Billy Kane at the same time as an Evo either.
Who knows?
I'm surprised.
Wait, what did I do?
I can't believe that.
What did I do?
Okay,
oh,
and
that's
supposedly
not him.
there's gonna be
No. Okay,
and supposedly there's gonna be a new Art of Fighting game. They're gonna announce a new Art of Fighting game, and then a Samurai Showdown action RPG as well.
Okay.
So SNK are getting on there, and then the surprise of the fucking thing that SNK did. SNK versus Capcom SDC Chaos released on modern platforms. Basically, it got available. It got shadow drop on fucking Steam. The first thing, it just came out of fucking nowhere. MVC Chaos. And then 2 days later, it got released. So basically, it's available. That's available now. All we need is Capcom to release Capcom versus SNK. We need that shit to happen. All we need is Capcom to do that shit, bro. We should be complete. Do a collection. Do a collection for that. It should be golden. Overall, I'm very excited to try to play that game on Steam and on modern consoles.
Nice.
So that should be good. And then for Under Night Emperors, they announced the release date for Yusaki, which is available now, which released on July 25th, which is available now. So basically, I call her the witch. She looks cool. I just call her pink hair Futaba.
Right.
Okay.
You know who Futaba is from like
Persona, right?
Persona, yeah. Because she looks like her. She looks like her, except with like a big ass witch hat, pink hair.
Yeah. Looks like Halo during Cineroar.
Yep. And then the last thing on there is like for the Hunter X Hunter fighting game, 10x Impact.
Right.
Merman. I think it's Merman. Oh, Merman, and I pronounced it wrong, but Merman showed gameplay for it, which looks cool. It also confirmed Kite, Meryl, and Razor too as well. So that looks cool. Overall, there's a lot of cool stuff they announced for Evo. I'm happy to play all these games on. Look, well, I get Hachi's back, so what the fuck are we gonna do? They brought Bison back,
right?
So basically, I think we're getting to a point where fighting is where like they do not want to kill off their main villains anymore.
I don't blame them.
They do not want to kill their iconic villains anymore.
I don't blame them.
It's like the thing is though, do not try to kill them off in the first place. Don't do that because it just pisses off.
Here's the other issue: infinite growth capitalism plus nostalgia equals bad time.
Yep. Yes. So basically, yes. So other than that, though, there's a lot of good stuff coming in. New Art of Fighting, new Samurai Showdown action RPG. Which should be interesting. The Samurai Showdown action RPG could go well if done correctly.
Right.
And the new Art of Fighting, the way the Fatal Fury series the wolves looking like, I think Art of Fighting should be good too. I'm like that SNK is releasing other things instead of relying on just on KOF all the time.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah,
just
bro.
nice.
How am I still fucking alive? What the fuck?
Overall, that's basically it. That's basically our stuff for video game section. It's really cool. It was a nice Evo. It was really nice, really cool. Looking forward to next year. Let's see how things go.
Yeah.
Hopefully things go well.
All
right. So that's basically it for our podcast. Now let's go into our epilogue.
Epilogue, you mean?
Epilogue. Yep.
All right, I need to do some shout outs, motherfuckers.
All right.
Oh my god.
So I'm gonna shout out Hachiko, also known as Rook Type. Let me switch to the raid button. He is one of the guys who made my little JPEG twit thingy. My little JPEG avatar. I also recommend we have a bunch of streamers that I'm gonna recommend. Flambe Place, who was in our chat earlier. I also recommend HFE Productions. They're really cool. They do they're also a streamer, and we're gonna raid Rook Type right now. So that way he's playing Monster Crown right now, which is really cool. And then those are all pretty much my my things. Anybody else have some shout outs?
No, but other than that, I just want to.
You just wanna
real quick. I have to remember. All right. So basically for Twitter, I'm at Tales of Fox 2011, and then for Instagram, I'm at Tales of Fox 2013. If that's correct. That's correct.
For my social media, I'm Morgan Mills 1994 on Blue Sky, Morgan Mills Game on Twitter, and if you really want some spicy Twitter, Morgan Mills 1994 on Twitter as well.
Oh, all right. And as for me, I'm at facebook.com/Augustine Garcia. Thank you.
All right, and then for the podcast is
OLE Entertainment.
OLE Entertainment. Yep.
Okay.
Entertaining. That's
all right. It's rating now. Okay, we're rated over. And
so basically, and that's basically it. So I wish you guys a good night. Have everyone. Bye.
All right. Bye, everybody.
See ya.
Bye.